Yeah, but I hear you guys are muted. I think chat can hear me, but I'm having tech team issues. So 1 sec. No, it's waiting for me. It's working for me because my audio is like directly um into OBS. Um,
Welcome
Hello,
back.
hello, and welcome. This is potentially working. Can you hear me? Internet, am I live? Are we good? Are we good? Here we go. Yeah? Oh, thank God. That means that Tim doesn't have to do an Onion impression and do the entire recap. So, hello and welcome to the Natural Havoc channel, where we are a group of Twitch streamers that decided to give playing and streaming Dungeons & Dragons a go. We will be playing the 5e system, however, with a few added homebrew rules thrown in. Most of us are very new to D&D, which is a lie, so please do be patient with us as we're still figuring things out, and we may make plenty of mistakes. Cool. Tech Wizard Tim, take it away.
Yay! Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, I am Tim. I am the male part of Team Logic now, and I will be playing Arcturus on this one. A lot of fun, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to today's session. Normally, you can find me at the Team Logic now channel together with Lam, but now tonight on the Natural Havoc channel. So let's go for some Havoc.
Awesome. And below Tim, we have Frith. Frith, take it away.
Hello. I'm normally over at First the Traveller. These amazing people here have allowed me on to try and cause some chaos along with them for the past couple of sessions. I usually am over on my usual channel doing games and arts. I've just started Breath of the Wild on Master Mode, so that's what I'm going to be doing when I am away from here, with when Hairbell is done, finished for the session.
Hopefully not dead. Because it was touch and go last week. It was touch and go.
It's pretty crispy.
Yeah. But where Frith normally is, we have the wonderful Eagle Outlaw with an 0, not an O. I always get really confused, and I have to say it every time. He does some amazing Pokemon content and other such things, and he also does all of the social stuff alongside of Smitty. Smitty, take it away.
Hello, I'm Smitty Jane. You can normally find me over on Smitty Jane on Twitch. However, this last week's been a bit weird because my PC's had some issues. It was going through some time. It's been looked at the repair shop. Supposedly works. We'll see how today goes. If not, I have the laptop next to me to use. But yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes all right, and we'll be streaming. I don't know, whatever the PC wants to do tomorrow. Horizon Zero Dawn, Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, something like that. I don't know. It's a little bit stressful at the moment. But yes, and otherwise I'll play Maeve over here. And social the follows as well. The Twitters, the Instagrams, the YouTubes.
The YouTubes. Yeah, and the Discord. Don't forget Discord.
And the Discord.
Yes, come join us on Discord where you can come and chat to us and all that good stuff, and all the recaps and YouTube links and everything gets posted there. So do make sure to follow us there. Next up, the other side of the screen, Zeb.
That's the Zeb. Don't forget the YouTubes, indeed. And yeah, I'm Agent Zeb. I stream sometimes. Usually nowadays, Monday and Wednesday evenings, and Fridays, which is here, surprise. And yeah, I stream strategy, I stream RPGs, I stream all kinds of things. Currently a lot of Triangle Strategy and Crusader Kings, where we might have my wife joining someday, because she's actually enjoying it. So we'll see.
Exciting, exciting. And above Zeb, we have Creed. Creed, take it away.
Hi guys, it's Creed. I've been AFK from literally everything because of work again. But as it does that, it's always like at that near the end of the month. That's pretty crazy for me. So probably have to do like half month streaming kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see. You can follow me on Guildmaster Creed where I play a bunch of games like Zeb, although they tend to be action and shooters and all that. But I play Contessa, and I hope we don't die today.
I'm sure you'll be fine. And above Creed, we have Lan. Tim, do you want to take it away?
I can take it away, but I was gonna say hi, I'm Lan in Lan's voice, and then I thought, well, that's not a good idea because I want to sleep in the bed tonight and not on the couch. But yeah, Lan is also a part of Team Logic now. She's a female half, and guys, you may not be understanding, but she did it. She finished RimWorld. Finally.
She actually
did it. Yeah, it is true. It is on. It's on camera. So you can go over to the vault, and she did it. So yeah, she's gonna play something else. That's gonna be a surprise on Wednesday. But yeah, Team Logic channel. That's where you can find Lan.
I will say that I was there for almost all of it, and it was the most chaotic like game of RimWorld I think I've ever seen. She just got attacked by everyone, including chat.
Yeah.
Chat was trying to screw her up, sending meteorites at her. It was crazy. But she prevailed.
And then on the other hand, you guys from chat also made that she survived, so she was so grateful you guys helped her.
Is are lucky I wasn't there.
It was a bit wild. And then there's me! Hello! I'm the Onion Soup. I do oniony and soupy things over on the channel. If you like mediocre content, usually Pokemon and some variety sort of stuff, head on over. And today I'll be the DM. That's fun. That's cool. That's exciting. And we're currently in the halls of Dualadin. And maybe there'll be a big boss again. Who knows? We'll see. What was that? All of your faces just went, what? Right, okay. We are going to go over to the recap now. I'm trying to stall, definitely not. For a certain somebody. So we're going to go over to the recap. So, we began the session within the halls of Dualadin as two Magmin creatures and a fire snake attacked the party. The group quickly dispatched them and began heading further in, with Kada leading them. They arrived at a dilapidated staircase going up and the remains of what was left of a staircase going down. With only one way to go safely, they carefully traversed around the staircase, feeling it give way under the heavier members of the party. Shortly after, they discovered a storage room with all sorts of broken crates and barrels, with sigils upon them dating back hundreds of years. Beyond this room was a canyon, roughly 60 foot deep and 40 foot wide. The other side of this canyon was a doorway, with which the dwarves informed the party that the vault was close by. Within this canyon, about 15 foot below them, was a flowing river of lava, seemingly coming from deeper within the cave. Beside the door that they were huddled around, they saw a stone plinth standing at around 3 foot high and with a square hole in the centre. The party, knowing that the dwarves hadn't entirely been honest up until this point, asked them if they knew what was needed to get them across. The dwarves presented the handle to their shield and detached it, placing it within the stone plinth hole. A rumble from the canyon was heard as a stone bridge began extending from the other side of the ravine. The bridge now before them, leading them to unimaginable treasures. Contessa and Erhard began walking across it, while the others were hesitant. Shion spotted a darker shape a shadow moving through the lava. But before she could call out, a huge lizard-like monster with darkened hide and ebony-like spikes protruding from its back leapt from the lava on top of Contessa and Erhard. Erhard fell off of the bridge, but managed to catch onto the edge. Meanwhile, Contessa rolled to the side, pulling up her shield, and began to fight the beast. Erhard decided to let go of the bridge, and as he did, he used his Ring of Fog step to magically teleport back on top of it. The party fought valiantly, however, this was a battle for their lives. The creature vomited hot, molten lava across the party multiple times, with Shion, Erhard, Contessa, and Hairbell taking heavy blows. Maeve was struck with fear when the creature roared, and her will wouldn't let her get any closer, while Arcturus watched Kada be completely covered and disintegrated by the molten lava, and felt the connection between them fade. The party, looking worse for wear, attempted to kill the creature when an almighty blow hit Hairbell, and her tiny halfling form fell to the floor. A moment passed as her unconscious body lied still. The party, with no way to help her immediately, continued to fight until Hairbell got a rush of adrenaline, jumping back to her feet and throwing a handful of darts at the beast's neck. The creature waned from side to side before finally succumbing to its wounds and fell from the bridge. The party, battered, bleeding, and bruised, decided to take some time to reflect and catch a breather. Maeve spent the time on watch, however felt useless in the fight, which clearly got to her. Arcturus tried to reconnect with Kada, but couldn't find that connection, and spent some time trying to figure things out. Meanwhile, Hairbell, Erhard, Contessa, and Shion all took a moment to tend to their wounds and take a short break. The party finally got back to their feet and headed towards the vault, with which they found heaps of coin, weaponry, and armor. They took a shield with the Dwaladin crest upon it, a battle axe with intricate carvings, and as much coin as they could carry. Eventually, heading back the way that they came, they began making their way towards the forge, triggering some falling rocks and a trapped spear wall, which they came out relatively unharmed, and eventually arrived at said forge. The party entered, and Maeve decided to take a quick little peek to see what was within, as she saw a large, fiery, lizard-like creature stood at the mouth of the forge, with a couple of fire snakes within the chamber. She also saw a shimmering red stone embedded into the wall, and below it, a red, shimmering circle with lava pouring out of it. In doing so, she turned round to return to the party and stubbed her toe, letting out a little yelp of pain. As she did so, she returned and informed the party of what she saw, and unbeknownst to her, one of the fire snakes snuck round the corner, and as it saw the party, it screeched out towards its allies. And that is where we will pick up today's session. So guys, it's always fun to say it at the start of a session.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. There we go, and I'll put the battle music on. Let's turn this one off.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
God damn it!
Nice roll. Oh,
Hard, you topped that.
there we go. There you go. It's alright, the bad guys felt bad for you, so they're also rolling bad.
Thank you.
Maeve took what happened
Shion.
last week and said, nah.
No more scares.
That one's Shion. We'll put the bad guys up here, Shion there, and then we'll put the dwarves down with Shion. Oh, they rolled well.
Yeah. For once in their life.
Okay, so as things kick off, Maeve, you're up first.
Okay. Maeve is visibly still annoyed with herself from her lack of help in the previous guys, and I assume I notice straight away this lizard snake.
Oh
thing
yeah,
there.
it shrieks behind you, and like you all turn to look, like in Scooby-Doo fashion, as you all look towards this one creature, just like screaming out.
Yeah. It's a snake, right?
It is, yeah.
In her snake language,
Okay.
her eyes flicker to the snake as she looks at it, and her pupils become elongated and yellow. She hisses at the snake and says, "You're so dead," in snake.
Okay.
And claws come out of her fingers, her eyes stay elongated, and she will rage and storm towards this first dude. And let me get my sheet because I do not have 2 screens anymore. She will pierce at it with this thing.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
and sorry, rage damage as well, which is +2.
Yeah, we'll use the braces of archery damage because that's.
Sure.
Still,
Oh yeah,
still
sure.
good,
That's
still good,
fine.
still good.
That's fine.
Same damage, same damage. Yeah. As you stab the dagger, are you using the venom as well?
Yes.
Okay, it might be an action to coat the dagger. Let me just have a
I
look.
don't know.
It's all right. Let me have a quick look-see. The dagger of venom. Yes, it's an action to coat the dagger.
Okay, so it's just piercing then.
Yeah, not a problem. But it still does the additional 2, so that is 7 points of damage as you cleave into the creature, as you jam the blade in and pull it back out. And it does reel back in pain, but it still seems to be relatively okay.
And she'll ready up her. Oh no, can you hold a shield in rage? I don't know.
You can hold a shield, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You
she'll ready her shield.
I do need you to roll me a d6, though, please.
What?
Do I? Why?
I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Okay, hang on. I wasn't ready for that.
Ooh, she dead.
And as you stab the snake, fire flicks off of it onto you, and you take a point of damage.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay.
how. Oh, okay.
Yeah, as the fire flicks off of it and just hits you, yeah.
Womp
You've
womp.
never been so glad to roll on that one.
yeah, it's alright, not bad. Is that the end of your turn?
Just, I guess, kind of look back at everybody like, we're in combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and at this, the dwarves, seeing you taking that one, start running this way. And then they dart under this table. As they both scurry under it, one of them with the shield, one of them holding the brother. As they hide under the table. Arcturus, you're up.
Oh, first of all, my initial reaction to the dwarves is, you fucking cowards.
I would say only Erhard and Hairbell can see them under the table at this point.
Oh, I saw them running away, so...
Yeah, you see them run into
imply
another
there
room.
were-
Yeah.
I'm gonna position myself next to Shion, and I want to hold my action until there's something happening over there.
Okay, so if a different creature appears, you're going to attack?
Yeah, if a
Go
different
for it, yeah,
creatures-
not a problem.
Yeah,
And you're going to hold Eldritch Blast?
yeah, Eldritch Blast it is.
Brilliant. Shion looks at you, Arcturus, and she, sighs, and then as she, shakes her chakrams, the blades turn to ice, and she starts walking towards Maeve. And she will go directly behind you, and then she will throw the first chakram. Oh, no, she can't, because it's an action to use elemental weapon. Ignore me. She doesn't do that. But her blades are now ice, so that is the end of her turn. Next up is another creature that technically none of you can see, but I think on the map, Maeve, you can see it just. I just need to double check to see how fast this thing is. Okay.
And then the dwarves are murdered. Murdered in Mordor.
Okay, so this thing will go 15, 30, and will start slithering down the staircase. And at this point, Maeve, yeah, you can definitely see it now as it's going down the staircase, and it's holding a big spear. And you can see that the spear itself is slightly glowing at the tips. And that's the end of its turn. Fire snakes. Fire! I think they all have
Matt,
the same
where's
movement.
Harabel's initiative?
Oh!
I was-
Wait a
I was
minute.
going to say, I think it should have done it, but I think Roll20 is being a bit odd.
Ah, okay. You would have gone before most of them people.
Yeah.
Let me jump on it. There we go.
Yeah, it's all good.
And then I'll give you 14. Thank you for pointing that out.
It was perfect.
And we'll put you there. How about you can go now?
Yep, okay. Bit random, but yeah, let's see. I think Hairball in that case is just gonna kind of pop around the corner as far as she can to get a sight on the snake friend.
Yeah.
And you know, lessons have been learned. Maybe ranged attack is probably a slightly better idea. So just like darts. It's darts
Yeah, go
time.
for it. Should you launch a dart? That definitely hits.
Yep.
Oh, nice for 7 as the dart pierces it into one of its eyes, and you hear like a slight popping sound as it kind of like stares with one eye squinted towards you, you Maeve.
Grim.
Nice.
Is that the end of your turn? You can throw another one.
Yeah, I'll just chuck another one. See how it goes. See what.
Oh, so the first one would have been a 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you rolled twice. That's okay. Not a worry. Unfortunately,
yeah.
the dart skims off of the top of it and clatters into the room. Yeah, unfortunately missing. Would you like to move any more, or are you all done?
I think that'll probably do it. Just a dart. That's good. That's a good start.
Okay, not a problem. At this, the creature would get to here. And Arcturus, you get to make your 2 attacks. It has got another 15 foot of movement, but you get to attack before it moves further.
Yes,
A 16 definitely hits. So yeah, the first one smashes into it, and you see it like hit into the body, and it like reels back slightly and hisses towards you. And then you want to make the second one. A 10 unfortunately does miss.
Can't hit anything.
As you fire the second one, and it continues to slither, and it slithers between Maeve and Shion. That is the end of its turn, and the other one, Erhard, you can hear hissing coming from the room where the dwarves ran into. But you can only hear that from where you are. Contessa, you're up.
So only Erhard can hear it?
Yes, because of where he is, where he's positioned. Oh. Creed?
Oh, Creed is glitching out. That's
All-
a perfect gif.
All 4 pixels of Creed has merged into one by the looks of it.
Oh,
There we go.
There it is.
I don't know whether, because Contessa would go help the dwarves, but if she doesn't know they don't need help, then... How about I roll like a D1 or D2, I should say.
What is your passive perception? An 11? You definitely don't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing as her friends are up here, I guess she'll go up here. And then I'm going to two-hand.
Yep, go for it.
In front of me. And then
As you
hit horribly.
swing the creature and slam into the ground next to it, missing.
I'm going to hit it again.
Go for it.
This time, hopefully killing it.
As you do hit the creature, doing a total of 7 damage.
Dang.
And I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Please, sir, don't kill me.
As you
Ow.
take 4 points of fire damage as the flames reef across your body.
Okay, I've been through worse. I'm gonna end my turn.
Awesome. Ahad, you're up.
Well, I see everyone in a bit of a pitch, but I'm very curious about what I heard, so I'm just gonna take a little step over here. Diagonal is 1 step, right?
Yep.
And I spot something. God
You do,
damn.
yeah. You see a
Um,
snake aiming for the underneath the table.
And as I see that, I just ready up chromatic orb with some ice damage, cold
Yep.
damage, right? Cold.
Yeah, cold damage.
and roll it.
Go
Should
for it.
roll it. Oh, never mind. I have to select
A spell level.
I
Yeah.
guess we'll cast at level 1 is fine.
Okay. As you fire off the orb,
And
it
I
goes
will
hurtling.
do my other thingy, the wild burst as well.
Yep.
Um,
D6 and a D8, I believe, isn't it?
yeah.
The D8 determines damage. Let's hope it's
So-
not cold damage.
D6 and D8. It's
fire damage.
acid.
Acid, yeah, not a problem. So you deal a total of 12 cold damage because it doubles on this creature. And then you do 5 acid damage as the creature is still alive. But it takes the hit.
And I run away.
You roll a d20
1, 2,
first.
3, 4. Oh, surely. That.
You're all good, you're all good. At that,
And I will run away next to Arcturus. I should have enough movement for that, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no
I will just
problem.
tell the people, there's a fire snake next to the dwarves. In there.
Okay, Maeve.
Maeve is going to. Oh, hang on. I'm still on my measure. Maeve will run around to here.
You get hit twice.
staying
One will attack you as you move away.
Sure.
A 7 missing. You good?
Yeah. She will pull out her short bow
Mhm.
and aim it at a
Ooh.
big ball.
I forgot to do the fire snake's turn that was in combat with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There was one
Okay.
that was in combat with you,
Yep.
wasn't there? Because you ran
Yep,
up to it.
yep.
oh, this one.
Yes. So, sorry.
So-
Let me just roll for that. I'm really sorry about this. It won't take 2 seconds. The first one hits. You take a total of what's that? 7? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Okay. I will still run to where I did.
Halved piercing because you're raging. So 2, 5 damage.
5.
Yeah. 5 damage total.
Uh, so she will get out her arrow, bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Or the short bow, whatever it is. Shoot at this dude.
Okay, it's at disadvantage
Because I'm raging.
because you've got a snake right next to you. You have an enemy within 5
Yeah,
feet of you. Ranged
right
attacks
next
at disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll stand over here then.
Okay, it will
that
now
still
make an
count?
attack.
But does
Yeah,
that
it-
still count as in
No, you'll be
He's not
fine
range,
then,
okay.
but it will make an attack against you.
fine?
Which is a 12, which I assume misses.
Yes.
Yeah, you're all
Now I will ready my bow.
good. Now you fire it, yeah. As you fire the crossbow towards it, and it ricochets off of its spear and just clatters to the floor next to it.
Maeve sighs. Fuck's sake.
Maybe
And
you should
weirdly,
like,
her arms sort of go against her body as well as her legs. And she stretches and stretches and stretches until eventually becoming 30 foot long, I'd say. And she is now a giant constrictor snake.
Okay, let me drag it onto the map. Oh, not that one. Where is the Maeve? There they are. Wild shapes. Giant constrictor.
Thank you.
Can you move that? Just double check you can
Yeah.
move it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So I'm gonna put you into the rocks for
Oh.
now. There you go. But yes, as you just slam onto the ground as this giant constrictor, you did move 5, 10, 15. So whatever your wild shape is. So yes, same. So you got half your movement left if you want to move.
3 squares, I think.
3
that
more
is.
squares. Yeah.
1. Hang on, I can't make it, I don't think.
You can't make it to him, no.
No, it's okay. I'll stay there. Actually, no, I will move. One ahead so people can get in if they want.
Sorry. Dead Kada is vision.
Oh.
There you go for chat. Oh wait, chat can't see it.
No, chat can't see the rest, so.
Why can't I thought Kada gives you vision.
Yeah,
right?
but Kada's not here. Like,
It is dead.
Kada's dead.
I just threw Kada on the map.
Wait.
Is
Now
she
they can
connected
see.
to it?
Yeah, now they can see.
Oh.
There you go. Cool. Perfect. Yeah. So you're gonna stay where you are? Sorry.
Yeah,
Is it-
I moved
awesome.
one forward, but yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, not a problem. As that happens, the dwarves step out from the table and start running.
Where?
20. Yeah, they can get to there. As they start sprinting back round the corner. Hairbell, you're up.
Okay. Would this is me forgetting what goes where, but would I be able to use Step of the Wind at the beginning of a turn?
Yeah, you can use it as a bonus
Yeah.
action, yeah.
Awesome. Well, in that case, I'm gonna do that and run around the corner and see what's going on.
What
The
what properties of Step of the Wind are you using? Dash, disengage? Which one?
Dash.
Dash, okay. So show me the line that you are running.
Okay. See how far we can get. Get to. Ooh. Oh my god. Roll20 is not behaving itself. Go.
Yeah, not a problem. Mhm.
Yeah. And. Oh my god. Roll20 has completely beefed it, sorry.
Where do you want to go? Towards the other snake?
Yeah, towards the other snake.
5,
It's just
10,
not letting me. It's not just not letting me
15.
use the
20.
tokens.
Have you got 25 movement?
My movement.
Or is it 30?
Is 35.
Ah, yeah. Then you can get right up next to the snake.
Awesome.
And you've still got your action ready.
Cool.
Unless you want to
Cool,
throw
cool, cool, then.
darts, then I can put you back a bit. It's up to you.
I'm kind of doing okay at this point. If
Okay.
no one else has just popped around here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just smack it because like.
Go for
it.
Whack it.
Whack.
Woo! Yeah, I
Ooh.
think it's dead.
Ooh, juicy.
Roll damage for me.
It's dead.
Yes, it's dead. Can you roll me a d6, please?
Yeah.
You take 1 point of fire damage as it dies and a bit of
awesome.
flame flicks up onto you.
Awesome,
Not a
then.
problem. That is... You've got, I think, about 10 feet more movement left if you want to move anywhere.
Yeah. If I could sort of come back around the corner as far as.
Yeah,
As far
I'll put you
as,
there. So you start
awesome.
running you back towards the dwarves, just making sure that they're okay. Yeah, and that is the end of your turn. Arcturus.
Yes. Arabelle, everything okay down there? And I guess I get a response. But I'm
Yeah,
focusing.
all good, no worries.
Cool. I am focusing on the one attacking Shion.
Go
And
for it.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast again.
That definitely
Ooh.
hits. Ooh, as you slam into its face, and like its beak like crumples up a bit, and then it looks towards you, and like its tongue like kind of gets out and starts flapping about trying to hiss, but it's still alive. Just
1 health.
as you fire the second, and it dies. Yeah,
Yes.
one hit point that went to. Yeah, as you kill it, and it goes like skittering off and slams into the wall. Nice.
Jesus.
Would you like to move, or is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna move behind Shion.
Not a problem. At that, Shion will throw her chakram at the first one. And that is the ice chakrams. A 14, I believe, does hit. And it kills this one. As, yeah, that one dies. And then she steps around here. And she would say, "Darlings, there's a bigger one," or something along those lines. And yeah, she stands there holding the chakrams ready. But that is the end of her turn.
Me.
No, I think she probably saw you transform. So yeah, I think you're good. And at that, it is the giant salamander's turn, as it will move to here. And as it does, okay, it will stab towards you, Maeve. A 12? I don't think that hits, does it?
No.
And then it will slap you with its tail. For 14?
No.
Also doesn't hit. Very nice. Yeah, that is the end of its go.
What armor class does a snake have?
An armor defense.
Wait, what?
We're barbarian now.
Arian, yeah.
Alright.
Contessa, you're up.
Just seen after Maeve transformed and the two salamanders pretty much fall, or whatever, the snakes falling right before me. I'm gonna peer around the corner. 20, 25. Is that in range technically? No. Assuming that's the only enemy, Contessa is going to maybe use a spell. Maybe. Yeah, she's just going to Toll the Dead, the snake. Oh, you're muted.
Yep, thank you. The snake hasn't taken damage yet, so it is 12, not the 22.
That's
Sorry,
so good.
salamander. And it's a wisdom save, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
14, so it fails. So it does indeed take 12 points of radiant damage. Is that correct? Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, yeah. End of your turn?
With my extra attack, does that not work with spells?
Unfortunately, casting a spell replaces that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Did law damage anyway. End my turn.
Yeah. Not a problem. As you end your turn, Erhard.
Well, as I saw Hairbell just skip past me in lightning speed or something, and yeah, I just go follow the rest of the guys to see
Sure.
what's going on. Well, I see a big snake that is there, and
Yeah.
I see a fire salamander thingy, right?
Yeah, you do.
I guess I will just do another chromatic orb.
Go for it.
This time I think I will cast it at level 2, just because it's a big thing.
Go for it.
Oh God!
And as you fire the
Damn.
chromatic orb,
Can I get a luck roll on that? Right?
you want a lucky?
That's
Go
how
for
lucky
it.
rolls works,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I just roll it again, right?
You're
Yeah,
gonna
roll
a
the same
5.
attack. We'll use the original damage, but you can roll a new attack, yeah.
So I have to select the level 2 again.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it still ricochets past it, as it just misses.
All
It's
right.
flying into the back.
Okay. And
that
then
the
I
end of your
roll
turn?
a d20.
Oh yes, roll a d20 for me, please. Thank you.
I'm
Nice.
lucky.
At that, Maeve,
yeah.
before you can take your turn, Contessa, Maeve, and Shion, you all see that in this pit of lava to your south, it starts
Yes?
bubbling as a form starts to raise out of it.
Ah!
As a fiery being comes out of the pit of lava and floats over to Contessa, because you are within 15 foot of it.
Me.
The fire elemental will try to touch you, and as it does, it asks for consent. No, it doesn't. It tries to touch you for a 21.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it's not crit. It is a 21. So you take 12 fire damage, and I need you to. Oh wait, sorry. And you set on fire. You are currently on fire. As it 15. What was its movement? I think it's 40. 50. Wow. As it steps to here, and it also tries to touch the snake
Hit it.
for a 24.
If it
Yeah.
moved, can I hit it, or is it because I'm on fire?
Stays within your threat range, so you can't. A 24, it's not a crit, so you take 10 points of fire, and you are also ignited in flame.
What does that mean?
You take damage at the start of your turn, every turn until you put it out. And it is an action to put the fire out.
Right.
Right. That is its turn. Now it's Maeve's turn.
Someone cast tsunami on us, please.
Trying to put my health down on this snack.
On the snack. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Maeve is very conflicted. And will ignore the fire and start
Which one?
constricting. The one that is on my body currently. The
Yep.
one that is roasting some
Yep.
Australian snake. She's going to constrict this dude
Go for it.
and take all the damage.
Okay, as you constrict the creature. Yep.
Do I?
Oh, at the start of your turn, you take the fire damage. Sorry, let me just roll that real quick from the burning. You take an additional 7 points of the fire damage.
Amazing.
And then you constrict the creature, which does 14 damage. And let me just give a quick read of that. The target is grappled, escape DC, okay, it's restrained. Yeah, not a problem. As you constrict the creature, you also take 2d6 from its heated body and take an additional 7 fire damage.
Great.
Can I ask, if it's grappled, does that mean it has disadvantage?
It
on
has a
attacks that-
speed of 0. Is it restrained or grappled? Grappled. Oh no, the creature is restrained. It has disadvantage on attacks, and all attacks against it are advantage. But yeah, it is, yeah. It's... The snake is just sizzling on an open barbecue right now. Yeah, so... yeah, Maeve, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just here and I'm hurting a lot, so...
No problem. The dwarves, seeing that the coast is clear with Hairbell, begin running this way, and they run to here, and that is the end of their turn as they dash, the pair of them, running through the forge.
Why?
Hairbell, you're up.
I just want to see us die.
Okay. I might. Since this sounds like there's some pretty scary things going on over there, I might do the take the dash action on Step of the Wind again and just run back around the corner.
Go for
It's
it.
a little bit urgent.
It's alarm. Shion.
So,
Return.
do you want to run towards Shion on that?
Yeah, back around the corner. I'm gonna see if.
Okay, do you want me to move you, or are you good?
I'll see if it's. Oh, look at that! It's working again. Huh?
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you got 5 more, and then you're going to use Step of the Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you got another 35.
Awesome. I'll sit round. Don't grab me out.
That's 10,
Then
15,
to here.
25,
Get
30,
there.
35. Yeah, as you saddle up next to Shion, and you've got your darts, if you want to throw any.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch some darts.
Help me!
We'll go for.
Which
salamander
thing that's on
first.
fire? Because currently 4 of them
Which-
are on fire.
All things are on fire. It's going very well. Hmm. I don't know. I'll go ahead and chuck some darts at. I think the salamander is probably a better idea.
Go for it. It is at advantage.
Awesome. Cool.
As you huck the
Right.
darts in its direction.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome. Yeah, that definitely hits. You feel like it doesn't do quite as much as you'd hope, but
Yep.
yeah,
It's something.
it is. Certainly is.
It's
You gonna make
certainly
another one?
different. Yeah.
The 4.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
advantage.
19. Yeah, that hits. 4. Yeah, and again, doesn't quite do as much as you'd
Quite
hope.
great, but still works.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, we'll leave it there because I don't think.
Awesome. Arcturus, you're up.
yes, Arcturus, I'm gonna watch the Shion, and for some reason I feel a very strong connection, feeling that Shion appeared next to me, out of the thin air. And I'm gonna move over there, and I am going to be surprised about the thing that just appeared out of the lava pit. Using my Eldritch Blast on him as a welcome gift.
You're gonna fire at the fire elemental, yeah?
Yes, I am gonna.
Yeah, no worries, go for it. The first one definitely hits. As does the second. As both blasts hit into its ignited fiery form, you see holes appear in it, and then the fire like refills the holes where you hit. But it does feel, you do feel like it does maximum damage, which is good.
Nice, nice.
At the end of our, is that the end of your turn?
That's
Yeah?
end of my turn, yeah.
Shion, as you well know, your chakrams are currently icy, and yeah, you are where you are.
Have I done anything else of note? Or
You
check them
cut
around?
down a couple of, you started fighting a few of the fire snakes, but other than that, yeah, this has all kind of just happened. Maeve turned into a snake and is currently grappling the big salamander at the top, and the fire elemental thing came out of the lava pit and has set Contessa and Maeve on fire.
So that's
I'm on
this,
fucking
that's
fire.
this one.
Yes, the bottom one is the one setting people on fire.
Okay. Can I like really quick? Which one's the most dangerous? You guys think?
In my
elemental.
opinion, it's this thing, but this
One
one's
thing-
almost dead.
One thing hasn't hit anyone yet, which is the top one, and the bottom one has set people on literal fire.
Right. I am going to do my Hexblade's curse on the bottom one.
Okay.
So yeah, there is that,
Hmm.
and then I will check my chakrams at them.
Go for it.
So the Hexblade's curse is a bonus action. Yeah.
It is, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Well
What does
then.
that do again?
I think it means you crit on a 19, right? Is that right? I think so. Yes, 15 hits, as you feel, yeah, it does regular damage, doesn't seem to be increased. Even with the ice. Unfortunately, the 10 does miss. As you throw the second one, but you catch them both back. And yeah, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it is. I just need a little
Okay.
bit of time to sort of get
Yeah, no
used to
worries, no
everything.
worries. You're all good. You're all good. The salamander doesn't like you.
Nah, it's constricting it.
You're the only combatant. Yeah, it's gonna have to go for you. So at disadvantage, an 11 I assume misses,
Mhm.
and a 12 I also think misses.
Mhm.
Okay, as yeah, it can't do anything. Does it get to make a save, or does it have to use its action?
There is a wait. Is the D16?
Scrambled-
DC.
Yeah, so they have to use that action to try and break out of it.
Yeah, and it's a D16 to break out. I
Yeah,
think.
16. Yeah, not a problem. Okay.
Not a DC 16. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I got you. You. Don't worry. I know what you mean. Okay, that's the end of its turn. Contessa, you're up. Oh, wait, before you do anything. You take 7 points of fire damage, as you are currently burning alive.
I'm
For the second time today.
dying. Wait, does that thing not have initiative or?
It goes at a 0, so it's the last thing. Yeah. I'll add it on so you know.
Well, Contessa's pissed, so he's gonna two-hand Hills Giant the damn and miss, probably.
Yep, that definitely misses.
And I hit again, and it misses again,
And that also misses as you swing wide twice.
and I cry myself to sleep.
Cry me a river.
I'm in a bad thing. Oh God, I end my turn.
Okay, Ahad, you're up.
Yeah, I feel like stuff bubbling up inside me as I see my guys, my friends, getting all
Mm-hmm.
burned and all that. So I will just cast a dual casting of Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Spending
One on
one sorcery point.
Are you firing at one on each?
Yes, because I have
Yeah,
to
you
choose
can see that
different
one. Yeah, that's
targets.
fine. Yeah, not a problem. So we'll do the top one first, the salamander, which is
Yeah.
at advantage. Which misses.
Oh,
Yep. You want a lucky?
I'm out.
Okay. You're gonna fire at the second one?
Yeah.
That does in
Yeah.
fact hit. What
And I
type
will
of
do
damage
a-
do you choose?
Cold.
No, not fire? Okay.
Nah, I'm sorry. And then I will do a wild burst as well.
And then you do a what, sorry?
A wild burst as well.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess I will roll the d8 first, so we know the
Yeah,
type,
sure.
and then we'll do.
Which is acid
that
again?
should be acid again.
Yeah.
And d6.
And a d6,
3.
3 extra damage. Nice. Yeah. As the ball of ice circles towards the fire elemental, and as it hits, it cracks, and within inside there is like a globule of acid, which like then splashes into it. And yeah, you can see the frostings go over it, but they quickly melt as the fire elemental's flames just overtake it. Is that the end of your turn?
That
D20.
should be the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay.
I have to roll
D20.
d20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, d20. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder.
Well.
Perfect.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. Okay, the fire elemental moves here into both of Maeve's and Contessa's spaces.
What?
You both take 10 points of fire damage each. And then it moves, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
What?
40, 45, 50.
You
So,
fucker.
Shion, Hairbell, Contessa, Maeve, and Arcturus, you all get to make opportunity attacks. However, I'll roll again. It's only fair. So, Shion and Hairbell, you both take 2 points of fire damage. Arcturus, you take 10 points of fire damage. As it ignites all of you. You are all on fire, apart from Erhard.
Quick question.
Yeah?
This hits, right?
Can I bide whilst constricting?
Yeah, it's fine.
I can? Okay.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll do 2 at a time, so no one else click anything else. We'll do Contessa. Contessa, the 15 does in fact hit, so that does 12 points of damage. You take an additional a creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet. Yeah, cool. You take an additional 8 points of fire damage as you hit the fire elemental as it leaves.
I'm gonna die.
Maeve, make your attack, please. If you wish to, you don't have to. It's your choice. And that one, unfortunately, misses. Shion and Hairbell, as it passes your space, you can both make an attack of opportunity against it.
Mhm.
Okay, that hits, dealing... well, that is 12. And it would have to be a melee attack, Hairbell, if you want to do attack of opportunity.
Yeah, sorry, that was roll 20 bonking me.
That's
again.
alright, no worries.
There we go.
Yeah, not a problem, that hits. Roll damage. Oh, whopping 10. Nice, that's good.
Bonk.
Okay. And you both take an additional. So Shion takes 8. Hairbell, you take 10. And then Arcturus, you can make a melee attack against it as it passes you if you wish. Yep, as you slap it with a quarterstaff. And you take an additional 9 points of fire damage. I'm rolling very well on this fire damage. Holy cow. As all of you are now on fire. You are currently on fire. That was its movement. So it will now make 2 attacks. Yeah, it can move through people's spaces. And every person it touches gets set on fire. No save. Erhard. A 15 to hit you?
Yeah.
You take 7 points of fire damage and are set alight.
Yeah.
And then it slaps you again. A 12 misses, I believe.
No, it also hits because I don't have the
You don't have mage
spell
armor up?
anymore. Mhm.
Oh. And you take an additional 8 points of fire damage. And you are more alight than you were a minute
I'm
ago.
on fire.
Yeah, as the whole party's on fire by the dwarves. Maeve, at the start of your turn, you take 1d10 fire damage. So you take 5 fire as you start burning.
Okay. I'll figure that out after my turn.
Yeah, not a problem.
I've never been a snake. Do I just keep constricting? Is that sort of I don't?
Yeah, until you choose to leave or it tries to break out.
I just make the same attack again.
Kill it.
Yeah,
just
sure.
click that, yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. As you squeeze around it, that definitely hits. Oh, for a whopping 12. Yep. And that does... I think this is a lot less for the salamander. 2d6. You take 6 points of fire damage.
Hey guys.
Yeah, these guys suck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. At that, the dwarves, seeing you...
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Was I meant
Uh-huh.
to get rage damage on top of all of my damages?
Yes, so you've attacked it
Why?
twice with Constrict, and you missed the bite on the other thing, so that's an additional 4.
4, yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Sorry,
Perfect.
I wish
No,
I
no,
could
it's all
add that
good.
to my wild shape.
The dwarf comes running over here. As it's... Yeah, it can't even put you out. Oh, it tried. He tried. Yeah, he ran to you, but he can't get to you in time. Heather, at the start of your turn, you take 9 fire damage.
Yep.
And yeah,
Okay.
you could use an action to put yourself out, guys. Just so you know.
Let's see. I think that putting himself out is probably a good idea because I'm not doing too healthy right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to use your action to put the flames out? Not a problem.
Yeah.
We're no longer burning. You've still got movement and a bonus if you wish to use it.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. I think I might start over towards where is this going to actually work? Start over to where contestants to see. I get a look at assess of the situation because that did not look good.
Mm-hmm. Have you got anything you can use as a bonus action?
I am having a look. Roll 20 is being a bit of a pain in the ass. I actually don't know if I do, but I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on because my the roll 20 is still being really weird for me.
That's okay. Let me have a look for you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you do have anything as a...
Yeah,
What's your
I
Hand
thought
of Healing?
so.
Is it an action?
I believe Hand of Healing is
Action, yeah.
an action, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless you want a Step of the Wind or anything along those lines, I don't think you've got a lot that you can do this turn.
Yeah, I think that's all there is.
No problem. Arcturus,
Yeah,
you're up. At the start of your turn, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Oh my word.
Oh, fucking man.
Who can take away this weighted dice? Because... For fuck's sake.
I rolled a 2 for someone.
Yeah, and after that...
I rolled like 6 10s.
Oh, god damn it. Wait. This,
You just want to see the world burn.
You know what's funny?
Why are you not...
You roll anything from a 4 to above, I'm down.
I know.
Wait, I think my first thingy is not right, so I have to deduct like 9 more damage.
What do you mean?
Well, I have just to take things fair. I have an HP of 24 or 44, and then I got
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
Then I got damage
You've been
again.
hit twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the second time, right?
Yeah, this is the second
yeah,
amount
then,
of damage.
then it's good now. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
you could use an action to put yourself out, or you can attack and hope to kill something before it gets too bad.
well, yeah. Then problem is I'll be still on fire. Yeah. My bonus action can't be a spell. Just to check, right?
Unless it states it in the spell's description.
Okay.
Some spells can be bonus.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm gonna put out the flames myself.
Okay,
myself.
that's an action.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
And if I run up to Lan or Shion in this case,
Yeah.
can I use my bonus action to quell her flames?
Unfortunately, you have to use your action to
Oh,
douse
damn it.
flames.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not staying here, that's for sure. So I'm gonna position myself. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next to
Oh, hi guys.
Okay.
next to the rest.
You've run on over like. Ah!
I was on fire.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't have a bonus action left, so yeah, that's gonna be
Not
it,
a problem. Just so you know, don't forget bonus actions for healing potions if you want to do that sort of thing.
Oh.
If you've got one.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
a bonus action. Sure.
Yeah.
In that case,
Thought I'd remind you.
yeah, no, I'm
Just
gonna,
in
I'm gonna
case.
leave it at that. Yeah.
Okay, not a problem.
Potion of
Shion, at the start of your turn, you take. I'm not enjoying this, I swear. Wow! You take
You
10
sure?
fire damage.
Matt, stop.
I'm
Could
about
you
to
not
die, man.
cheat? Could you not cheat?
I'll try.
Because it's no more fun anymore.
Wait, I'm gonna roll another one. One sec. What?
Oh,
See?
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah,
just
I
I'll
believe
take,
you.
I'll take the 10
I'm
points.
just
It's fine.
throwing
It's
back. You
fine.
had
I'll
a-
take,
okay?
You,
I'll take the 10 points.
you
But
have
this
it
is
two once.
I'm watching you. Anyway, Shion, she's kind of bewildered right now, and she's obviously on fire, but she's like, I can deal with a bit of heat for a little while longer. And she sort of tries to focus through the through the flames, and she uses Maddening Hex, which causes a psychic disturbance around the target cursed, which is this one near Earhart's, and
Okay.
I deal psychic damage.
Do you want to
as
throw,
as
throw
a
it up for
bonus
me?
action?
Oh, very nice.
It's a
Throw it
bonus.
up for me so I can see what it does.
There you go.
You deal psychic damage to the cursed target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it, so you'll just choose it, and it equals your charisma modifier. Awesome. So what is your charisma modifier? +4?
Yep.
Yeah, so you do 4 points of damage to it. As you see it, like it like holds its flamey head for a second, and then like snaps towards you and like looks. But yeah, that's all it does. That's your bonus, I believe. Yeah.
That's my bonus. Yeah.
Nice.
So I will also just, because these things need to die, and they need to die quickly. So I just chuck both my chakrams at them and hope
You
for
can
good
only-
rolls.
You can only chuck the one, I'm afraid, because the second one's a bonus.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
I'll just chuck one then.
Yeah, go for it. That definitely hits. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, you can see this thing is like flickering. It is still alive, but it is flickering. It looks like it's close to going out. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The salamander.
Speaking of flickering, what did the Hexblade curse do again? Crits on 19?
Yes, crits on 19, I think, and it does.
Arcturus
Yeah, I
did a
could-
9.
I can throw it
didn't
up.
it?
For Shion. Crits for
Ah.
Shion.
Yeah, it's only me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Only Shion gets the benefits.
Fuck!
At disadvantage again, it will attempt to spear the big snake. A 17 or 8, isn't that one?
Why are you so happy about a 17?
This thing hasn't hit yet.
Exactly the point.
Die!
God damn it! Okay, Contessa.
You've been hitting more than enough.
No, please, no!
And Contessa, as you engulf within flames, your eyes go dark for a moment. Everyone else in this room that can see Contessa at this point sees a golden light shoot out from Contessa as her body raises 5 foot off of the ground as she lands back on her feet at 1 hit point.
Still on
And
fire?
currently, no, the fire would go out from the golden light. And currently, her eyes are glowing gold and her hair is golden.
Did I just go Super Saiyan?
Fancy.
Contessa, you still have your turn.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to bonus action a healing potion, which is how much again?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, well, 6. That's better.
So
than
6
nothing.
healing, yep. So you're on 7 hit points.
Okay, and then I'm going to Toll the Dead this. Can I do?
Go for it. You'd have to move a little bit more up, but yeah.
I'm going to Toll the Dead. Let's see if this works.
Yeah, that's perfect. Wisdom save. Ooh, this could be it.
Only does 12.
I misread how much damage you did. I thought you did 17. Never mind, it's still up. Yep, still alive. Flickering. Just
I'm gonna use
flickering
my-
right there.
Bonus Super Saiyan action, throw a javelin. No, I'm kidding.
Unfortunately, you are not a Super Saiyan. They do not exist in this world. Ahad, you take
Stop.
8 fire
Oh,
damage.
damn it.
Tim was right, by the way. I rolled 1, 2. The rest have been 8s, 9s, or 10s.
Thank you. I'm gonna chuck a little potion.
Okay, bonus action. You're going to swig a potion.
2d4, you say?
2d4 plus 2. Yes.
Oh god
So you
damn
take
it! Can I
6
not
hit
roll
points.
well? Great. I'm.
You have an
shit.
action and movement.
Yeah. Okay, Matt.
It only has a few hit points. Just kill it. Just kill it.
I'm gonna stay on fire because I'm totally on fire, and I'm gonna activate the cloak of mirrors. thingy,
Okay.
For the duplicates. It's
As
3, right?
yeah, as the mirrors on the cloak, the shards of glass all start to light up, and then they become reflective. And for a minute, all of you have to like squint. And as you do, there are now 4 Erhards just stood in front of this fiery beast.
And then I will. How do I do this pathing movement thingy? With the arrows that it
Yeah,
shows
so
you where I
grab
move?
your token, and then as
Yeah.
you move it, right-click every square that you want to move.
As I move it. Ah.
Yep.
No. Yes. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Right-click, and then every point like you want to like move to,
Yeah.
and it'll work it out for you.
Oh, actually, can I go there instead? Like instead of straight, I would just
I
wanna
can't
go
see where you're
around.
putting it until you place it.
Oh, never mind. Do you see the path?
Yeah, so you go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get there.
Okay. And
It will take an
Oh, is there
opportunity
not-
attack.
yeah, I know.
So a 24 would hit, but it has to roll a.
So do I roll or do you roll?
You can roll.
Okay. So I have to roll.
I get really confused with this spell, so let me
You
just.
must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's targets
Yes,
to
there you go.
duplicate.
So you roll a 6 or higher.
On a what? On a d20.
Yes. An 8, very close.
You almost rolled bad.
So it grabs one of the clones, and the clones vanish.
Yeah.
So you have 2 more clones with you.
And now I will hide.
Right around the corner. Not a problem. At the end of your turn,
Yeah.
This thing. Oh,
it is the fire elemental's turn.
Yeah, that's okay.
Xion, I need you the opportunity kill it, please.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It's gonna down
doesn't-
me.
it doesn't matter because I think it will get you. So
Wait,
it will
really?
go 5. It will go there. So for 20 to go into Ahad's space.
I hate you.
Ahad, you take 1d10 fire damage. You take 7.
Can you stop?
And then it will leave your space.
Thank you.
If you wish to
so
make a attack of opportunity, you can do.
No, thank you.
Okay. And then it will move into both of your spaces.
Wait,
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then both of you are ignited. You both take 1d10 fire damage. So we'll do Shion first. 3. And Contessa, 1.
Ooh.
And
Cool.
then at the
Thank God.
end of its turn... No, it will take the dash action. Yeah. It will take the dash action and go through... Well, it will go to here. Maeve, you can... Oh, no, wait. That's a good point.
Wait,
It would get to
Shion,
there, and then it would go there. So, Shion, you get to make an attack of opportunity if you wish. And Hairbell, you take 5. Maeve, you take 4. See, I'm rolling low now, guys. Unfortunately, an 11 doesn't hit. As it steps there, Arcturus,
No,
you
the
take
dwarves.
2. The dwarves, you're going to hope it rolls low. 9.
Killed them.
And then it goes there. So Maeve and Hairbell, you... Wait. Contessa, you get to make an attack first. And Maeve. Sorry,
Okay.
brain.
Amazing.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because, it's at the end. That hits. That kills
End
it. Yeah, you
Okay.
both cleave into it and kill it. Unfortunately, the one of the dwarves die. As the other is currently on fire.
Damn it, Zeb.
At the end
You didn't
of
take
that
your
guy's turn,
opportunity.
Maeve, you're up.
Do I take damage? I'm still on fire,
Yep.
or does that go?
I believe you're still on fire.
Not magical fire that leaves when he's dead.
It says, the first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, the target takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire until someone takes an action to douse the fire. The creature takes 1d10 at the start of each of its turns.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, you take an additional 3 damage.
Okay. Oh, hang on. It didn't. 3, 4, 7, 7, 8. 8.
What would
I
you like
will
to do?
keep constricting.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
13 misses. As it manages to hold you at bay so you can't squeeze it.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I in snake? Because I can speak snake, right? If I'm a constricted snake.
Sure.
L-
You can
I
hiss.
am kiss? No.
Yeah. Hiss. Hiss with a H. You kiss the salamander.
Not a bad. No, but can I look at the salamander? I don't know. Can I, in snake, say to him, hold you so? No. What would I say?
Does it even
You're-
speak stink?
I don't know, but you're.
It's a
you're dead.
salamander.
If I die here, then you die with me.
Okay. He looks
Okay.
at you as you hiss at him. He
Okay.
looks very confused. That's the end of your turn. The Hammershaft brothers die. Because they had 1 hit point and they're currently on fire. So the last one dies as well. As they're just
Do they not
burning
have Dead
corpses.
saves?
What?
Do I have dead saves?
Unfortunately not.
No, they're just dead.
Hairbell. You take 4 points of fire damage.
Right, yeah, that's just enough to knock me unconscious.
As Hairbell falls down once more.
Yay.
But that is the end of your turn, so you don't have to make a death
Mhm.
save. That's lucky. Arcturus. You take 1 point of fire damage. Let's go.
Let's go. I'll put out the flames
Okay.
again. Yeah. And I'm gonna position myself. Well, yeah, I'm gonna position myself over there. And
Okay.
can I still use a dash as a bonus action?
You cannot, unfortunately.
then-
Only monks and rogues
Oh,
can
God
do that.
damn it. Well, I'm not a rogue. Well, I'm gonna wait here and do my next turn.
Okay. Shion, at the start of your turn, you take 8 points of fire damage.
However, she's still on fire, but at the same time, she feels strangely invigorated as well. Because if I recall correctly, the cursed target died, so that means I get 9 points of health back.
Yes, you do. You get 9 hit points back.
Yeah.
As the fire from the elemental, as it sizzled away, turns blue and is sucked towards you.
Then she runs towards Hairbell,
Yep.
and I use Spare the Dying.
Okay, so is it an action, Spare the Dying?
That's a very good question. I'll just throw it up for you. Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, yeah, so as you run over, you stop Hairbell from bleeding out. However,
Yeah.
Hairbell is still on fire.
Well, I do my best.
Wait, this is
That's
spell
okay,
save
no
DC.
problem.
And
That's
then,
appreciated.
considering she's still on fire anyway, I'm just gonna throw my last chakram
Your
as a
bonus action chakram.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hang on.
As you yeet the chakram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Going in horribly.
15, yeah. As you cleave into it and it like shrieks out in pain. Is that the end of your turn? Okay. The salamander, getting rather annoyed at this constant missing, will stab
Kills the
once
main.
more. A 21! Yes! He hit something! You take 15 points of
Holy
piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
He's
Which
raged, is he?
It's halved, right?
So it's 7 piercing and 4 fire.
13, 8.
So you take 3 points of damage as
8.
Maeve, and you are now stood beside it.
As-
However, you are not on fire.
Yeah. So.
Because
I am.
as you go to your normal form, you wasn't on fire in that form, so you lose the fire. As you shed your snaky skin. But it's not the end of its turn, because it makes a tail attack. Which it
And
misses.
misses.
Okay.
It's Contessa's turn. Contessa, at the start of your turn, you take 3 fire damage.
Thank God!
And your eyes are still glowing gold, and your hair is golden.
Could someone could someone put me out of fire?
You can.
Do it yourself.
No, I need to kill the damn thing.
Well,
Okay.
No, you need to save yourself.
You guys can
save
can
yourself
give me up.
first before you
That's
save
what you
others.
did. You have the
guys
damn
can get me
brothers
up.
died.
Okay.
I'm going to toll the dead the damn thing.
You're gonna toll the dead. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. That was a terrible roll.
I know.
And it fails, so it takes 6 points of damage.
Wait, what? Isn't
Well,
7
it's
plus?
damage, so it takes the second mount.
Makes sense.
At the end of your turn, Ahad, you take
Mm-hmm.
2 points of damage!
I'm alive!
He's on 1 hit point!
I'm alive! And I freaking put out the flames because I'm...
Oh god.
You put out the flames?
Yes!
Okay, anything else you want to do?
Not die. I guess I will just peek around the corner like, what's left?
What's left?
Yep. Okay, you do so. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Maeve!
Kill it, please.
Does coming out of wild shape because of that take me out of rage?
No,
No, I'm still enraged.
you're still raged, yeah.
Yes, okay. Maeve will hold her shield up as she will step back here.
And it will
And
make an
then
attack.
It will make an attack,
A 24.
which hits.
You take 8 piercing, half to 4,
Four,
and 2
six.
fire. So 6 total.
Write that down. And then she will ready her bow
Yep,
and take a shot.
go for it.
Crossbow.
That definitely hits,
Plus
as
rage plus
it does-
braces.
rage doesn't affect ranged bow shots. It's
Plus
only melee.
braces,
Yeah, yeah.
then.
So that is 5 total, but you feel like it doesn't do as much as you'd hoped.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, so yeah. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
As a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
she will turn into. She will let out a sigh and then a roar. As once again her body starts to transform, but this time, instead of becoming a long snake, she goes into a figure you've seen more similarly, and it is the jet black, like any other animal form, bear. It's a brown bear, but it's black because it's made.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I get you. And then we move Spider-Man back up there, and you appear as a bear! Is that the end of your turn?
Surprise! I could do everything!
At that, the Hammershaft brothers are dead. Hairbell! At the start of your turn...
Oh, sorry, black bear, not brown bear, whatever. You know what I mean.
Brown bear.
Yeah, I said it's the one with the multi-attack.
Yeah, brown bear.
Wait, they both have...
No, black bears don't.
Yes, it does. I could screenshot
The,
it to you.
the brown bear's the better one. It's the brown bear.
Oh, that's well, but the other one also has multi-attack. On
It's
it.
okay,
Doesn't
don't worry
matter,
about it.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. You take 10 points of fire damage, Hairbell, as you're burning to a crisp on the floor, and you take off no, it knocks you into the dying state again. So you are now bleeding out once more. Luckily, it's not the start of your turn, so you don't have to roll for it. Arcturus! You're no longer on fire, right?
I'm no longer on fire.
You're good.
I'm
okay.
good.
First, kill
Luckily.
Kill it, please.
Yeah, I'm having it with this snake thing, salamander thingy. So you can see me all getting cooked up, angry about what's happening to my friends. I'm taking charge behind it, and obviously putting all my fate in the one and only Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That certainly hits, as it hits into the back of it, and you can see it reel from pain. The next one. An 11 unfortunately misses as you glide off of the rocks nearby.
Well, at least I did
Shion!
something.
I believe you're still on fire.
Yep.
You take 10 points of fire
damn
damage!
Sean, you gotta help
Stop
me.
cheating.
As you look
Shion's
to your
had it.
left, and you see Hairbell on fire. You look to your right, and you see Contessa on fire. You look
And
at yourself, and you're on fire.
And Shion is. She's had it with the fire. So she's just gonna grab her chakrams, which are still icy, and she's gonna hold them like this to sort of douse the flames for a bit. So I
Use your action to put the fire out
yep,
on yourself.
yep.
Okay. Shion is no longer on
I love
fire.
you. I love you all. I love you all, darlings, but I love myself more. And as a bonus action, she chucks the
for
one
it.
chakram, which hopefully does a crap ton of damage.
Dead.
Okay. It looks on death's door, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. As it is still standing. Is that the end of your turn? Okay, the salamander steps up to the bear and smirks as it stabs towards it. A 19 hitting. So you take 10 piercing, halved down to 5, and 4 fire.
9.
Yeah. And then
Wait,
it tail attacks you. which
Oh.
misses. It never hits with that goddamn tail.
Okay.
But that's the end of his turn. Contessa, at the
I
start
die.
of your turn,
2.
you take 4 points of fire damage as you fall unconscious.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice to meet you guys.
Ahad, you're up. You're not on fire.
Yes. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just gonna cast a chromatic orb at level 3 because I just want to get rid of that thing.
You've had a 3rd level spell slot this whole time.
You could have.
What am I supposed to do with it? I
You
was
did
burning.
Okay.
The dead brother died. Where
I
died?
cast 2 things at once, but anyway,
Go for it.
it's fine.
Please kill it.
A 15 does hit.
Cold
As how do
damage.
you kill this creature?
Iron.
Well, I guess I put all my energy into this
Yep.
ball of ice, and I just
Yeah, and as
Awesome.
you do, you like fall
Mighty.
to your knees as well in like complete desperation, and the orb looks like it's going to hit, but as Maeve roars up towards it, it like reels back and it hits it into the chest, and the entire thing just turns to ice as it then falls and then crashes into a load of icicles, which slowly start to melt beside the bear. We unfortunately are not out of combat. Because,
never mind,
because
it's-
people are dying.
I have a D20 roll. What was it? A 1 or
D20
2
roll from you first, Ahad. Yep.
Yeah, I just did.
Uh,
it a 1
natural
or a
20,
20?
you're good. It's a 1. Yeah.
20 is fine.
You've still got a bonus action or movement if you want to do anything.
I will get close to people, but I can't do
Yep.
anything with the bonus action.
Not a problem. Maeve, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Who's on fire still?
You got Hairbell unconscious on fire and Contessa unconscious on fire.
Parabel needs to help more.
Contessa, you're dead.
Both dead.
What do you do? You're a bear currently.
May
Should
would
use
go
multi-attack
for
to
her
kill
closer
them.
friend.
She pats his
Oh, can
head.
I can use an action as a bear to,
Sure.
right?
You can just.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow
Maeve
it.
will hug Contessa and rub her fire off.
Okay. Contessa is no longer on fire, but is still bleeding out. Is that the end of your turn?
And Maeve will turn back to Maeve.
Okay. Yep.
Is it a bonus action to? It's an action.
Revert back. Yeah.
Oh, that's the action. Oh, okay. Well then,
Yeah,
that's me.
so-
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hairbell. You take 8 points of fire damage and take a 1 fail, and I need you to roll me a d20, please, as a death save.
Oh fuck.
Oh dear. Okay.
You got 1 fail.
Yeah.
Don't roll it.
Oh my god. This is an important and suspenseful moment. Roll 20. Why are you being useless? Sake. Right. One fail on it. There we go.
Literally
rolled it?
killing me.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
Mm.
You're at 2 fails. Arcturus.
I am happy that the beast is gone, but I'm shouting, Arabelle! And I'm running towards
make it.
Arabelle
Okay.
to put the flames out.
It's exactly 30 feet. Yep.
Exactly. And I'm gonna
And what
put
are you
the
doing?
I'm gonna put the flames out.
Use an action to put the flames out. Okay, Hairbell is no longer burning, but is still bleeding out.
I can use my bonus action to chug a potion, right? Or
You can drink your own
I
potion,
can drink
yes.
my own potion. But there's nothing I can really do to keep her from bleeding out.
You've done all that you can this turn, unfortunately.
Well, at least she is not taking damage anymore, so... Yeah.
Shion. Beside you are 2 people no longer on fire, but both bleeding out. Just so you know, you can make a medicine check to try to stabilize them, which stops their bleeding.
Can I
But
technically
it is an
use
action.
the spare the dying again?
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah, that would work. But you choose which one.
This is difficult. So I literally have to. I think Contessa has the. I mean, Herbal looks worse, and Contessa has her god, who hopefully can save her. So I will stabilize Herbal.
Okay. Hebel, you are back at 0 hit points. Still unconscious, but you are not dying. Contessa,
Improvement.
I need a
Okay.
death saving throw, please.
I've never had to do this before. How does one do? Oh, okay. This.
It should be on your sheet. It should say, that's a fail. Just so you know, if you get 3 fails, you're dead. Like, dead. Hebel was on 2 fails. But now it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, darum.
That's why I said Hairbell needs.
Uh-huh. Ahad.
Am I able to go through Contessa's things to check if she has health potions? Is that a thing?
If you want to spend an action to investigate Contessa's body,
That's the
Wait,
whole
wait,
action.
wait.
God
yep,
damn
you
it.
gotta
gotta-
look
I
through the
gotta- wait,
pockets.
I gotta
Um,
update my sheet.
no, I will.
Contessa,
I will.
shush.
I will do stabilizing thingy. You said it's a medicine.
You want to
check,
use
right?
a medicine check? Yeah, it's a medicine check. You need to get a 10 or above on a medicine
Cool.
check. As Ahad gets down, starts trying to patch the wounds as best he can, and you all breathe.
Yeah, Contessa, come back.
Okay. Let me turn the music off, because that's intense. And let me put on... Where is my cave? Cave music, please.
Yeah, how about somber death music?
Oh, that's the wrong cave music. No!
Imagine.
We want
I'm-
catacomb music, I think. Yeah. Let us put on...
Another fire element
but yes,
spawns.
yeah. As you kill all of the creatures, you all breathe for a moment. Can Hairbell and Contessa both roll me a d4, please? Okay. Yeah, and you're all stood around, and the 2 of them are currently unconscious around you.
Unconscious.
We thought the lava monster was bad. As Shion sort of slumps on the floor after using the magic flames to heal Hairbell and just absolutely exhausted. She just sits and sort of has a vacant expression for now. Like,
Does
fuck
anyone-
this.
Maeve will swipe away the sweat off her forehead. Smells like barbecue in here. And cast good berry and force down 2 berries down each Contessa and Hairbell.
There you go. You both get 2 hit points as you come back to consciousness.
When they come back to consciousness, I will offer each the other 3, but I don't know if they want them.
You're both very full.
Yeah.
Guys, is everybody okay? Is how the rest doing?
Do I look okay? Do any of these people look okay?
Well, at least we're alive. That's what counts.
I don't feel alive, but yeah, it's good not to be lying on the floor at least.
As
Alright.
Sorry,
Contessa lays on
guys.
the floor, just thinking about what happened.
Everyone, Contessa's eyes and hair are still golden.
Still,
Oh.
What happened to you?
maybe it's my god looking out for me.
Have
It's
you
really
ever
helpful.
experienced this once, or is this like the first time, or?
I've never been as hurt as I was today. I don't think we were ready for this in hindsight, as I probably see the dead bodies of the Hammershaft brothers over there.
But it's fine, darling. It seems you are immortal, which is great.
I mean, you can chuck me in lava, then we can really tell if I'm immortal.
Please don't.
I'd
Try
really
that
rather
not
not.
now, guys.
I can't carry you, darling.
Are we carrying these bodies up,
Well,
by the way?
about the dwarves, I don't
Mm.
think there's a better place to lay them at rest than their own old home.
Do they have any family we need to notify?
I don't know. Can we
Good question.
look at their bodies and respectfully loot
Well,
them?
They did take some. They did take some of the loot from the other place, right?
Yeah,
Like
they
that
took
should
a
still be on them.
they took a hammer, some golden armor, and like a handful of coins each. Yeah.
Any personal belongings?
You see the ring that's round the neck of one of them, which he informed you was what pulled them towards what direction they needed to go to find this place. And they are wearing like patchwork armor. But other than that, they're almost unrecognizable. The charred remains of these dwarves.
Can we take a short rest?
No, let's continue.
As
No,
as
just
you
kidding.
are all sitting around having this small conversation, Hebel and Shion, you do notice that up here, on the far left of the map, you can see the red gem glistening in the corner of your eye, and you can just hear what sounds like a waterfall, but it's just of pure lava pouring out of this red, shimmering circle.
Oh.
Shall we? Obviously, we need to give these dwarves a proper send off first. But as soon as we've had a little rest here, do you think we
Should-
should check that gem out over there? And as I sort of point there,
Shouldn't we?
so the rest notices it as well.
Yeah.
I suggest we leave the golden armor. We sort of split it, like the shoulder pads and the breastplate.
Isn't it one full plate though?
No, it probably has like separate pieces,
Multiple
right?
parts, full. It's a full
Yeah.
plate for dwarf.
That we give one of the dwarves the breastplate. We give one of the dwarves the other, like the other parts. And we lay them to rest here. Maybe Maeve. I don't know if you're capable of this, but can you conjure up a flower or something?
Can try,
Sh-
but
should-
I think
Before we do
Mm.
all that, I feel like isn't it more urgent to deal with wherever those fire things came from to make sure there's not more coming while we're here?
I agree
What
with
if we
Ahab.
spawn more of them though?
I look at
I would
Herbal.
say that. I would say that we should probably figure out what is going on in this room because I don't think any of us could stand that again.
I'm not the smartest one, but if I've never seen a gate to the plane of fire, but a fire elemental spawn literally out of this lava, I think this might be it. And that stone might be the answer to how to close it. So I suggest for any comes out of that pit again, we take that stone off. And then we rest and figure out
Go
what
ahead.
What if
As-
it
Is there
triggers?
room?
What if it triggers more monsters coming out right
That's-
now? I'm pretty
what I'm
sure
talking
none of
about.
us is in a condition to fight right now.
What if more come out?
Yeah. Is there any way that we could investigate that and get any information out of it? Like just investigate, or would it have to be Arcana?
Would you like to get closer?
Contessa does not want to go over there. In fact, Contessa like probably backs off from this area.
Shion gets up.
Hmm.
She gets up. She
I
sort
think
of takes a look at the dwarves and then sort of nudges Harebell, like if you're up for it, let's go check it out.
Okay.
I'm joining.
Yeah, we can take a closer look and see what's going on.
So who's
Um,
ascending the steps to the top of the forge?
Before we do that, I guess my mirror image has ended. Like it's only a
Yes.
minute, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So-
I will follow suit, but more in the back of like
Yeah, you gotta go up the stairs.
second row.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
Shion, Arcturus, and Hairbell go, and then
Let's say-
Erhard.
I was just gonna say, as they walk up the stairs, Maeve's just gonna. Guys, would you like me to shoot an arrow at it first before you get too close?
No, what if it breaks? And we'd be in more
What if
danger.
Like the
Oh.
disturbance might trigger
Don't
more.
fall in.
We'll try not to. Thank
Mhm.
you, darling.
And yeah, you guys start ascending the stairs, and I'll put you guys over there. All the people that want to go up. So Contessa and Maeve aren't going up.
I am not going
I'm
up there.
searching for my bolts today.
Well, you know what? When
Okay.
while this is happening, I guess, can I divine sense the area?
Where you're stood,
Yeah.
or the whole area.
The whole area, particularly
So
like.
you want to like
this
walk
and the-
around, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Throw divine sense up for me, and then I'll tell you what you sense.
By the way, Contessa, do you have more prayers?
I can cure wounds. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna cast cure wound on myself right now. Good point.
In the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
I have...
You sense a flicker of celestial.
And I tell everyone to hold up and tell them that. I probably yell at them because they're way up there.
But you also sense where it is.
Yeah, I
Where?
will probably just glance over as she shouts. It's probably you.
And yeah, you sense it as part of you,
Me.
which you've never sensed before.
Nowhere else but me.
Nope. Nothing else is flickering up.
Tess is so confused. But I will still cast cure wounds on myself.
No worries.
I have to do it here.
Okay. Do it as an attack. I think it should be in your attack section.
Right.
And then it will roll the dice for you. Yeah, so you cure wounds yourself, and the rest of you walk up to the forge, and you can see that there's this covering over it. And up above, around about 15 foot into the air, you can see this large red, gemstone, embedded into the wall. And just beneath it, you can see this red portal, and the lava is just spewing out of it. And it is going down into the forge, and then down into the hole where you saw the fire elemental come out of.
Shion is almost mesmerized by the gem.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to know if it has any magical properties whatsoever. Just the
Sure.
gem itself.
Roll me an Arcana check. Yeah,
Already did it.
17. Yes. This is oozing with elemental elemental magics, and this is definitely the cause of the gateway. This is 100% the reason why this gateway beneath is open.
Is that
Okay.
So I tell them that. What do you guys think? Should we pry it out? Should we destroy
It's-
it?
well?
Trying
I
to
kind of want
guarantee
it
to
for
work.
myself.
Well, if everything else fails, I have a spell that causes things to break, like a shatter spell, but that's probably more like a last resort.
I'm very intrigued by how the portal works. So
Yes.
I want to do an investigation on that.
Sure,
Um,
roll me an investigation check.
Might join in on that as well, actually.
Go for it.
Well, actually,
Well,
that's pretty
personally,
decent.
I was more curious on the Arcana side of that portal. Like, why is it even there? But I don't know if that's just connected with the gem, like you said to Shion already.
Would you like to make a check?
Yeah,
Roll an Arcana.
What check would you like?
an
Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah, not a problem. You get
That
the same
doesn't,
information.
Sorry.
You get the same information as Shion.
Okay, so that doesn't count like my magical guidance thingy, make an ability check that fails. Like that has more to do with other stuff, right?
You technically didn't fail.
Yeah.
You just didn't hit the highest number you could have. Yeah.
Also,
So yeah,
sorry,
you get
Matt.
the same information as Shion, that this is clearly linked to the portal below, and there is a heavy elemental, and the fire plane is what it's linked to. Arcturus
Matt,
and
before you
Hairbell.
start, sorry.
Mhm.
I would also like, because I forget this every time I roll, I would also want to use my tireless precision.
Oh, what does that do?
Tireless precision is you are proficient in one of the following skills of your choice, and like I said, I always forget this: Arcana, History, Investigation, Medicine, Performance, or Sleight of Hand. This
yeah.
one.
So which one?
And it will roll me a d4, and the number is added to the roll.
Well, what skill did you choose?
Which skill did you choose? You chose investigation for that one?
I did.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, roll a d4. Add to it.
Woo!
26. Okay, yeah. You and Hairbell start investigating. Do you climb a little higher so that you can get close to it, or do you stay where you are? That is my question.
I'm gonna climb a bit higher.
Okay, Hairbell?
I think she's going to see what she can see from where she is.
Okay. So we'll start with Hairbell. Hairbell, you can see that this, the two are very clearly linked. There are some sort of magical properties here which you're not too familiar with and unsure of how the inner workings of them are. But somehow the two are linked, and yeah, from this distance, you can see that there is a shimmer and a shine to both of them, which match.
Okay.
Arcturus, as you shimmy on up the hood over the top of this forge, the heat is sweltering on top of here, and you start to profusely sweat. But as you get closer and closer, you start to look at it, and there's a similarity to it. This is oddly familiar to something you yourself have played with in the past. This is somehow linked to the elemental plane of fire and appears to be a gateway that you can go through both ways. It clearly, from what you can see before you, is set beneath a bed of lava or something along those lines within the plane of fire, and is consistently pouring into this plane. You know that there will be a command word to stop this portal, because you rolled a 26. Unfortunately, you do not know the command word, but you would know it would usually be in the dialect of where it is from, which you know to be primordial and Ignan. You also know that destroying the crystal will shut off the gateway. However, if you destroy it, it may no longer be usable again.
Okay.
And that's because you rolled a 26. You got a lot of information.
That's a lot of taking.
Oh, and I also need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Wait, what?
As at the very last second of your investigation, you realize that it is also protected. And you have a sudden urge, a sudden warmth within you. You begin to feel this overwhelming heat build up inside of you, and you feel that you should not disturb it, you should not touch it, and you should leave it alone.
Right, guys, this is most definitely connected to the portal, the gem. And it seems to be reacting from the elemental plane of fire. So the lava is actually from that plane. What I've heard, what I've studied, and what I've read upon is that usually these kind of stones has some sort of word,
Like a password?
like a password to shut down. And most of the time, it's like in the plain the words, the language of what it's from. So, given this is fire, I would say Ifriti or Primordial, and there should be a word to stop this flow and to close down the gate. I would recommend not touching or tempering with the actual gem.
But look at it. It's so beautiful. And I sort of say in Ignan, stop the flow.
Yeah, and nothing happens.
See? Nothing's. It's nothing.
Arabelle, what are your thoughts?
Well, you seem to have got a little more information from that than I did, but I can say if it does have some kind of password or command word, it's probably going to be in that language, yes, but it just may be that Shion has not got it correct. But having said that, if it's still here and not entirely severed, will it still be a danger?
I do not know. I suspect it, but I do not know. It would be for the
Because-
best to keep this gem tucked away very deeply, or at least not touch
Yes.
it or something.
I will also point out that as this conversation is going on, more and more lava is just flowing out of it.
Maeve is. Have I heard that from where?
I would say you hear parts of the conversation, but from where you are, yeah, you don't hear the whole thing, but you can hear them all like coming up with scenarios and reasons and what's. But yeah, everyone up there, you are all beginning to sweat profusely. It is getting hotter and hotter. Shion, you were probably dealing with it a little bit better than everyone else, but it's still very hot, even for your standards.
Taurus, did you say there was a password?
Normally there would be a password to stop, or some sort of word to stop and to close the gate, which is mostly in the same language as the plane is coming from.
Right.
But we have to act quick because, as you can
Right.
feel, temperature is rising, and that's obviously not a good sign.
Maeve, as she's standing at this person's body, thing, salamander, she'll look up, look at the stone and say in Ignan, distinguish. Wait to see what happens,
Nothing happens.
and search the body for clues.
Okay. The body has a very rustic-looking barbed spear. And it has a pendant around it with what looks to be like the tooth of some large creature. But other than that, it doesn't wear clothes. It is it's a salamandery creature.
Guys, if we don't close this, I'm going to cast Ice Knife on that thing, because I think more is coming out of this, and we can't handle that.
Yes. If what Doctor says is true, and this lava is coming directly from the plane, I would not be surprised if there were elementals transferring from the plane directly through, in a way that they cannot control in the same way we cannot control. And we do not know what turned this portal on in the first place. There may have been some kind of nefarious things going on down here we do not know of. But any chance that there is left to it to turn back on again would not be good for anyone.
Well, someone definitely opened it, so someone would have known the word. So maybe, like, the Dwalodin, that was that dwarf king, right? He probably knew somehow. Like maybe he has like journal or something, or
I
records
think we have time.
around here?
Shion is starting to get impatient. And guys, I need words. Give me anything that could be a password, and I'll just say it in the fire language, hoping it will work.
Well, Arcturus, is there any runes or something on the portal itself? Like the way it's built?
With your previous check, you saw no words, just the gem glistening set into the wall, and yeah, it's just shimmering and shining.
As Shion says, close!
Nothing happens.
I need more words, guys, if you have any suggestions. Even I think it's getting hot in here right now.
And at this point, I'm like going through my brain, doing every scenario I can think of, thinking very hard.
I imagine Contessa's been listening to all that earlier. Could she roll a history check to see if there's like common like passwords between any gateway?
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe a book she read in the past told her something.
Unfortunately, you do not know the language of Ignan. And from your understandings, this seems to be a primordial word. But you know of words like close, shut. You know of other such things where there would be like a riddle and there'd be an answer to a riddle. Just like the way you got into this particular halls, as you said. To get into the halls, you had to solve a riddle. Maybe it could be similar to that. It's all sorts.
What's the word for fire itself? Like, maybe that's something.
And I'll say fire in Ignan.
Nothing happens.
I'm not sure if I've made this exact check before, but I'll see if Hairball has come across that, because I think Hairball might have a slightly better chance of knowing
Are
library
these
stuff.
braziers?
Do you guys think it could be nighttime or anything what had to do with the first room?
I don't
that
know.
we went through?
Well, I mean, I don't think this place. Are these braziers?
They are, yeah.
Contessa's gonna try to lift this brazier back onto the pedestal.
Yep.
Do I do a strength check?
Nope. You put it on. It's fine.
Okay, that
Maybe-
one's lit.
Maeve will say in Ignan, make it go night.
Nothing happens. As you see a small dark shape fall out of the portal.
For fuck's sake.
I think Erhard would just start roaming around and like leaving the portal behind and just checking if maybe there's anything he can find, any clues in the rooms itself.
Who notices the dark shape?
Yeah.
Whoever
saw
stood at
that.
the top, so that'd be Hairbell, Shion, and Arcturus.
Shion
was
just
concerned
starts
about this.
Shion starts to muffle in her pack a little. And without anyone really noticing, quickly chugs a healing potion.
Okay.
Hang on.
Well,
Give me
if
4
there's
+ 2.
nothing we can do, I would say this is too dangerous to stay.
If Hairball saw that, could she like see if there's anything she could clear, like just by checking what that was, or was it too fast?
It's if you imagine a waterfall going over a cliff, that's
Yeah.
basically what's happening right now. And there
Yeah.
was something within the lava that came
Yeah.
through the portal.
Right.
It's gone below you and under you, and then it's gone down into the hole.
Okay.
Contessa's gonna light both of these braziers.
Okay, you light both braziers. Nothing happens.
God fucking.
The Hairball is going to turn around and make sure that everyone else knows that something just happened. That something has definitely come out of the portal again, so be wary.
At that,
Guys?
Contessa's gonna say we gotta hurry up.
Are we breaking this or not? What are we doing? We can't stand around. Come on.
You can break it.
I
I'm backing
believe,
up.
I believe it's going to take too long for us to successfully guess what the actual command word is, so we need to do something fast. That we don't know what that was, but given where we are, that could not be good.
Another black shape falls out of the portal and goes
Oh,
down.
damn it on you.
Okay,
Shion,
that's
throw a
it. And
chakram!
Shion grabs the chakram and just flings it at it.
Sure, make me an attack roll. Okay. As the chakram hits into the jewel and the stone, it cracks, but it is still shimmering.
She chucks the second one.
Okay, go for it. As the second chakram hits, it shatters and the portal closes. The lava flow stops, and the room starts to get a little cooler, ever so slightly, as all the lava seems to be flowing out and down into this hole. When you threw the chakram, shards of this jewel shot out and scattered on the floor around you.
I grab them.
Mhm.
Because, you know, it might make another fine bracelet for me. As a
Yeah.
reminder of what happened here. And I sort of grab the shards, careful, just
Mhm.
because I don't want to cut my fingers and just.
Now they're not, like, attached to the wall, can I have a look at what exactly that gem was?
Oh, sure.
Like, just investigate.
And I just hand
What the hell it
hand
is?
her a few shards.
Sure,
'Cause
yeah.
This is weird.
Go for a, yeah. As you're looking at it, unfortunately, Hairbell, this is very foreign to you. You
Yeah.
have no idea what this is.
Hmm.
It is clearly some sort of elemental gemstone, and now you have shards of it. I would say for 15, there's still some power to the shards.
Maeve's going to peek.
Yeah. Yep, no, carry on.
I'm just going to say Maeve's going to peek into. I don't know if it's still lava, but it to see if these figures are still there.
Yeah, you see them fall into the hole. All you see is a shape, a black, like, shadowy shape fall down.
They like through the hole and gone?
Yeah, this circular piece here
Mm.
goes down to like another like tunnel that leads off somewhere else, and it
Okay.
flows down and it's going like away. And you would probably deduce that this leads to the vault chamber, which is where the other lava flow past.
Contessa, while everyone's doing this, can Contessa make like an investigation or something to look for the dawn shards the dwarfs were talking about?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Roll investigation check. I would say
Wonderful.
it's not particularly too hard. Roll me a D3.
3.
/R space 1d3. Yeah, you find one of the dawn shards. And it is amber in color, and it pulses and glows with like a shimmering light. It's probably the size of like a big egg.
Jesus.
Like an Easter egg. Like an Easter
Like a
egg.
griffin
size.
egg.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Probably a little bit smaller than that, but yeah.
So, personally, I went up in this room because there's also like shelves and crates here.
Mhm.
I thought I would investigate, have a look around if there's anything in particularly interesting.
You don't need to make any checks, but as you look around, you can see all various books on blacksmithing and tools and resources used for blacksmithing.
Well, okay.
I'm standing at the side, watching the spot where the gem was,
Yeah.
muttering, "What have you done? This
Crazy.
I've never been so close. What is?
Are you saying your home was there?
It was not a portal to my home, but it used the same energy and the same techniques as I created the portal with. This gave me ideas, but that gem was necessary for the research."
I sort of walk up towards Arcturus and I sort of grab his hand and I place a few shards of the jewel in his hand and then close it. Hopefully it helps. And I turn around and I start walking down the stairs.
And while she's walking away, I'm like, I know it was necessary, but thank you, Shion.
As she's sort of walking away, she's just like, "Ta-ta, darling."
I suggest we leave.
Yeah, and all of you begin to leave the forge. Is there anything anyone
only
wants
got
to do
one
before they
dawn
left? You found the one dawn shard, yeah.
Well,
No one else.
personally, I guess I assume one would notice Contessa looking at the Dawn Shard, holding it, carrying it. Can I also look for one just because?
Roll me an
I'm
investigation
gonna,
check.
I'm gonna say to everyone, we came here because
Investigation?
Yep. Yep, roll me a D2.
What did you say? /R.
/R space 1D2. You find the two remaining dawn shards.
Nice.
Well,
I guess we leave.
So have we fixed the whole sinkhole situation now?
No.
We don't know.
We should
till-
short rest before we even go out there, because remember there was troglodytes still.
Sure.
you want a
we'll-
short rest in this chamber with the pit of
We
lava
could-
below us?
It's nice and warm.
Remember there
darling.
there were traps. We don't know if we trigger another one and someone gets shanked in the side and.
We will say, for the sake of
Oh.
brevity, you guys spend an hour to rest. You regain some vigor, some of your health back, which you can roll for now. And as you guys do so, you start making your way towards the exit.
Does the hit
Yeah.
dice count as an ability check?
It does not, no. As
so
you
bad.
continue your way through the halls, you retrace your steps, knowing where the traps are that you have triggered. You avoid the magmins and the other creatures throughout the halls, and you eventually arrive back at the entrance to the tomb. You traverse through the tunnels, luckily with a few keen minds with you, remembering the correct ways out. You manage to find your way back at the hole of the sinkhole.
Short before we leave all that, we left that necklace, the ring that the dwarves had.
It's too late. You had your chance in the forge.
Yeah.
As you clamber on out of the sinkhole, you look out to what looks to be like probably around about 4 or 5 p.m. As you climb on out of the sinkhole and make your way up to the grassy verge at the top. You see the wagon with Galoin and the 3 men who are guarding it. They all look to you and they bow their heads as they realize the dwarves aren't coming. And they start grabbing their things and start leaving. And Galoin looks at you all.
What? Where were the others?
Didn't make it.
Oh.
We still haven't fixed the problem either.
Close the portal. That
doesn't-
was part of the problem because
part of the problem.
it stirred things.
I mean, I would say with the portal gone, there's a good chance that the troglodytes could just go back to where they were living before. They didn't appear out of nowhere.
Well, I assume
They may still be
Contessa's-
there, but
yeah, Contessa's gonna deduce that the lava was probably going through their homes, so they got pushed out. But that lava, there was still lots of lava flowing, so it's not gonna just end now. If that makes sense.
portal was
At the
shut,
least,
it'll-
the
No,
fire.
yes, but remember how much lava was coming through. All that's not gonna just disappear.
It'll cool down eventually.
So, now what?
Can we
Maeve,
get
do you
another
have
one?
another one of those berries?
I do, because I don't think Harebell or Contessa took the other 3.
Can I have
Did
one?
you?
I would like one.
You hear the squeak of socks as he clambers up the side of the wagon, and he looks at you, seeing Maeve there, and he's all smiley and happy, and he's like reaching out for you.
Do I see Tenko anyway?
Very, very happy. Probably tries to hide it a little bit, but she's really happy to finally see Socks and finally done. She'll bite a good berry in half. No, less than half for Socks.
Yeah, he just starts gobbling it up. You know what he's a right little piggy. He
Yes,
loves it.
but I don't know how that fills him up, so
Yeah.
he just
Yeah. He just looks very bloated for a while.
and I just hold him tight as gently as I can, and he probably is a little confused because I've never done that before.
Yeah, he just embraces it. Tenko is currently in its cage and seems to be asleep.
Looking at Maeve,
Without-
hugging and caring for Socks, I feel pain. And I'm trying to hide it, but I'm not very good at that.
Do we notice?
Roll an insight check, Maeve.
Can,
1 second.
Without disturbing Tenko, I'm just gonna open the cage but not do anything.
Okay. Yeah, Arcturus seems distant. I would
Arcturus?
say that's as much as you get.
Arcturus?
Yeah.
When I reach out my arm, I have Socks here, and that's all I do.
And I know what Maeve is trying to do. And I just look at her. And I feel that Maeve's understanding what I'm feeling. And I'm not... Thanks, Maeve. I appreciate it.
And while this is all going on, Galoin has got up to Harebell. And he says,
What? Bloody hell.
"Are you alright?" As he sees you just looking completely distressed. You've been
Yeah.
set on fire multiple times, molten lava over you, and Galoin is looking rather shocked.
Is my hair still glowing?
Yes, it is. No, it had taken you more than an hour to get out of there, so it's no longer glowing. It goes after an hour.
Like a
Right.
daily thing?
Interesting. Yeah, Harebell's just gonna kind of rub her face a little bit and say, well, the so-called myths and legends of this place and its plane of magic turned out to be more true than we would have liked.
Right.
Yes, we may have bitten off a little more than we could chew.
But you did it, right?
In time, it is possible things could get better. What was causing the initial problem is gone, but there probably are still troglodytes there.
Well, that's good. That you've saved lives. You should be proud.
Yes. I would like you to impress that upon your traveling companions as well.
So
I'm
what will
going
you do
to,
now?
I need you to impress that upon your traveling companions, because as terrible as that was, I believe I'm going to go and search for the rest of the people staying in the town and see if I can help them any way I can. It's still not done here, but I would like to know more before I go back to Rock'n'Vale.
That's fair.
Yes.
Well, make sure you say bye to them, because I think a few of them do look up to you, and I mean look up to you. Doesn't happen very often to us small folk.
There aren't many of us with grand deeds to go around, I suppose, and I'm just a librarian. It's fine, but
And I'm
I will
just
make
a
sure
wagon
they-
rider.
You do more for them than I think they are admitting to on and on. Not that they dismiss you, but you're a very valuable member of the party, you know.
He smiles and he very gently just pats your arm, realizing how probably weak you are at this moment. And he nods and smiles, and it was nice meeting you. And hopefully we'll meet up again sometime.
I hope so, and I hope so in slightly less dire circumstances next time.
Oh yes, please. Maybe a bathhouse, a tavern. Who knows?
I would quite happily go for a tavern rather than this.
Yeah. And he returns to his duties as you see the rest of the party in front of you.
Yeah, Hairbell is gonna turn around and perhaps catch hold of Shion and Contessa, perhaps because they're less engaged in other things that are going on.
Is it still
And-
raining, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I will say, it is goddamn blissful. The pitter-pattering of rain and the cool air right now is probably the nicest thing that has ever happened to you in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Just gotta kind of capture all the rest of the party's attention while Maven Arcturus are with doing their thing, and just I've just told Gloin as well. I think it's probably my best duty to stay here and finish up my research work. But thank you for helping very much. It was very, very dangerous down there, but I believe you have done a great service for the information as well as saving the people here, but I must stay and help them as part of my both of duties and research.
Are you alright?
I will be fine. I will be fine. I have lived many, many years now, and although this may have been the most dangerous escapade I have been on in quite a long time, I will be fine. And the Hairbell's gonna kind of rummage around in her bag a little bit and take out her little macrame drift globe and just kind of press it into Contessa's hands. Like, I will be able to pick up another one of these, but you may need it more.
Contessa receives it, and I'm not like this is me, but I'm not sure what it actually is. Do I know?
You did see Hairbell use it when going through the caves, and it was a ball of light that followed Hairbell around.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask her about what else does it do?
I mean, there may be more properties that I have not used it for, but it will be able to make dark spaces as like daylight for an hour, and it will follow you if you command it to do so.
Very useful. Thank you. Speaking of which,
No.
I know you're staying here to help, but you really need to, as I kind of look at the wounds of Harabel, you need to rest more than you do. Or than you think so, I should say.
Yes. Although I may have had a very terrible experience today, that was quite a lot. I am also getting on a little bit in years. I will make sure I rest, don't worry.
Shion sort of looks up to the sky, like the rain, and then she looks back at Hairbell, and she sort of raises her left hand and sort of does this, and she just says, "May the rain bless you forever, Hairbell." And she sort of grabs a pack and starts to just wander off.
Shion's not good with goodbyes.
I'm gonna miss you. You're the only one that fought along us and lived. Wow.
That sounds terrible in hindsight.
It's a compliment. I swear, it's. I'll miss you. I've never met anyone smarter than Arcturus, but I think I have now.
We may be smart in very different ways. We've taken very different paths. But it was a pleasure being able to travel with you, and I hope good light and life follows you as well. You're doing very great services for everyone, on a larger scale than I can command myself.
Would you want me to cover the hole for at least a while? I can pull some roots.
Would that work? You
I mean,
can certainly try.
If you think it would help, that would be perfectly fine. But I
Maybe-
believe most of the trouble will subside in time.
Maybe we'll cast Entangle across the hole. As twines come out of the ground and sort of, I guess it's
Yeah.
big enough to cover
Yeah, they
the
all
hole.
start. They all start like filling the hole and completely encompass over the top of it. And then, with the pitter pattering of rain, a few buds start to sprout, and just a couple of flowers start to bloom over the hole.
I hope it's long enough till it cools down there. Probably.
I think that will do a very good job, young lady. You have a lot of energy in you, and I hope you manage to channel it somehow. And she's just going to kind of reach up a little bit and sort of catch hold of Maeve's fingers and give them a little shake, because it's a little bit awkward, but...
I pull her in for a hug. As
Socks joins in.
Socks
joins in.
Yeah, the hair will hug back. Awkward, but very much appreciated.
And yeah, just as everyone starts to move out, Galoin quickly runs back over, and you forgot this. And he passes you the cloth that you wrapped around the egg with the egg.
I think it's best you keep it.
These lot
believe
definitely
so.
have a lot more to look after than another infant.
Another infant.
If anyone could do the research, it's you, Herbel.
I'm flattered you have such faith in me. I will try and do the best I can, and just gotta take it back. Just
And at that, Hairbell. Did Actros, you want to say something?
Not say anything, but before we move out and we move further from Arabelle, I'm turning around and I'm giving her the thank you nod.
I think each one of us does that, yeah.
Yeah, the nods of respect go towards Hairbell, and Hairbell very generously, I think, and graciously just smiles and nods back. And Hairbell starts walking into the town, as you walk out of it. And that is where we're going to take a quick break. We'll be like 5 or so minutes. It's gone on so long. We need a wee, we need a drink, we need all those things. We're back in like 5 minutes. Before we go anywhere, don't make us go yet, Tim. Wait just there. If you're not already following Frith the Traveller, please goddamn follow Frith the Traveller. All of this amazing art, amazing RP, and the fact that Frith's just come along for the journey for way longer than I originally asked him to. So please, please, please do go follow Frith. Frith is absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of you being here, and I hope in the future maybe you'll join us once again.
Yeah, absolutely. I would do it again. Absolutely, no problem at all. Staying as long as I did, it was great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But do follow Frith. Absolutely amazing content creator, and yeah, it drew all of our art, and it just looks so good. So Frith, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough for being our first guest. I've loved every minute of having you here. But yes, we're going to go for a quick 5-minute break, and then we will be back, refreshed and raring to go. So don't go anywhere, folks. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
I will dip in the jar and just put it down for him to eat from.
Yeah, he starts eating it. Erhard, can you roll me 2d6, please?
Me? Sure.
Yep.
What have you done?
The frog dies.
Whoops.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, don't eat it. Whoops. I liked it.
We got a performance.
We'll put one of my CDs in that one, don't you worry.
Eggnog, you're up.
Yes. I should be able to actually, like, I'm gonna follow Bud because, you know, I saw him running over there. So I'm gonna go over here, which is like 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Rip, Eagle, oh god.
Okay, and then I'm gonna attack the 2 gingerbread thingies with my short sword, which I renamed to Short Candy because I thought why not. And I will go for a sneak attack.
Am.
And
Actually good.
if it's not dead, I will also attack it with my
And we can kill him forever. If we can
And you have
plan
the
this
stone
right.
tablet.
Was
Yeah.
that
And I
before
have to
after
stone-
you already took his side, or what was it?
you can-
When did you decide to be like, you know what? You know what?
Wait,
maybe
wait, Don
maybe
Russ,
Octavius
Don Russ,
has a
calm.
plan here. You
No,
was on his side before he walked over to you and started talking to you. You
Okay,
already
Don
bowed
Russ.
out. You already bowed out to him before.
No,
Octavius said
you, this is
watched
where
it. I
your
was
child
looking from
brain
the back.
takes over your little peanut brain. Don Ross, listen to me, right? You've been on this earth longer than me, but you don't understand shit. Listen, you need to listen, you need to figure out what the hell is going on before you draw your conclusions or your bow, okay?
There is
So
a
that's what
conclusion.
we're doing.
That dude's the
That's
cause
what
of
we're
the bad
doing.
shit that's happening to these people, and we just let them
We
walk
are
down
not the
free
cause
just
of
to
this.
continue to do bad shit.
Hearing that his brother had got him a gift, such a cool, excellent gift, his heart stops and he just vanishes.
Our dad's gonna whip the weapon in his hands, blow the smoke. And I want to know this. I saved Christmas. Santa owes me a big reward for this.
You saved Christmas?
I did.
And as you're all stood,
2 books I think were pretty good. And then afterwards I kind of heard that they like rushed the author.
Oh no, we have it! Oh no! Yay! Our first one! Our first one! Finally! Do you wanna be famous?
You'll never be famous.
I don't know, like for me, I didn't like the last couple books out of the Aragon one.
Oh, I'm so honestly, this is just Lan speaking. I'm so nervous. I've been fucking nervous all week for this. Why? For fuck's sake!
as you cast the spell, it burns. It burns before you. The scroll
Sorry, what
burns,
was that?
The scroll burns before you in a blue flame and dissipates.
Somebody clip that.
I kind of like quickly motion her to put those down. And I look at the man,
looks back at you like, the fuck?
I look at the orc man. I'm like, she's new around here. She doesn't know what that means. We're gonna go. If your problem was with me, not her, by the way. So how about you don't bring her involved? And I
Just
kind of
like-
scurry her along. I scurry her out. Like,
He looks very confused. But yeah,
And
you guys-
I just sort of walk off and I'm like, new greeting.
and as you guys get outside, the
Ross?
Yes, when you need, babe.
Have you seen socks? I can find them anywhere.
Oh my god, if you gave me some Starbucks, maybe I'll tell you what size is.
Well, what's a Starbucks?
Oh my god, you don't know what Starbucks is? This girl's from Wacky Town. Oh my god, like, and listen, Starbucks is like the best thing ever created. Like, oh my god, back in my tribe, we had so much Starbucks. Starbucks every fucking day. So tell me, listen, lady, just listen. If you give me some Starbucks, you know where the towns are. Just give me some Starbucks, and I will give you socks.
What do you mean you'll give me socks, Don Ross? What are you on about?
Listen, I might know where socks is, but
Because me and Songs were having my last cup of Starbucks. Oh my god. And let me tell you something. If you just give me some Starbucks, some more, I will give you socks.
You can go this one here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because if you go.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Tell us what snacks you got. Tell us what drinks you got. We're going to go super fast because we've got like half an hour-ish and Creed will have to go at some point in the next like 20-ish minutes, but we might go a little bit longer just because, you know, things are happening. But yes, you guys are traveling away from Erentol back towards the barn, and you have been on foot for about a couple of hours, I'd say, because it's about a 2-3 hour walk from there. And what are you all doing? Is there anything anyone wants to do before you get to the barn?
Sleep.
I'm checking the chest.
Okay, Shion is in the back of the wagon, feet up, trying to rest. Contessa's checking the chest.
Maeve would, at some point at least, have made the comment to Shion.
Before she fell
You know-
asleep, yeah.
Before she fell asleep. You know that conversation we had last night?
Yeah. Oh, it seems like an eternity ago now, after
I
all that happened.
know.
But yes.
I know you have your reasons to keep the shards, but I was wondering if maybe at any point I could see if it could be to use of myself as well. For you know what I want to do, right? I don't want.
As she nods, and she gets the little bag out with the shards in it, and just gives her half. I want to keep the other half. I mean, I assume nobody hears this because everyone's sort of busy with their own thing.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
You know, it has a connection to the elemental plane of fire. It might be of use to me for something other than creating a bracelet.
Look, if it's more use to you than me, then of course I won't keep it. I just want to see if it does anything.
I understand completely, and I don't even know if it will be of use to me. But I think it's a good thing that we kept them.
Yeah.
As she sort of dozes off again.
Maybe we'll also stay in the wagon for once.
Mm-hmm. Erhard, Arcturus?
Well, for me, I unfortunately had a similar thought. I was gonna ask Shion if she has one of those shards. Like I imagine it's like small fragments or whatever. And if I could do my identify ritual, to find out what exactly is the property of those shards.
So are you sitting in the back of the wagon asking this?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why? To find
Why
out.
do you want them?
To find out what this orb was, or this gem.
I think I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself, darling.
Sure.
And Arcturus?
I'm on my own, minding my own business, flicking a small shard in my hand and contemplating and thinking about what its properties are and how it works.
Yeah. And as you're all walking through and doing these various activities, I assume Arcturus and Contessa, you're walking beside the wagon, are you? If you're slightly separate.
I mean, after I check the chest, yeah.
Yeah, you could be checking the chest while it's not a massive chest. It's kind of like this sort of size. So you just like flick it open, and what is it that you're looking for?
I'm going to look at both mine and Andras's figure.
Yours has golden eyes and golden hair.
Hasn't changed?
Nope.
What about
Andras's is still the same shadowy essence on it.
Matt, I really hate to break immersion, but can you please change the music?
Sorry. It's samba. It's samba.
It's been depressing for 5 minutes.
Depressing.
Yeah. Do I just put I don't know what to put on now. What's this? This will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess if everything's normal, Contessa's gonna go up to Shion and ask for a good berry. Or sorry, Maeve. And
I ate them all, remember?
Can I have a good bear?
Sure.
And
You
I'm
can
gonna
have-
put it in tank.
Four.
Okay.
But
I'm
you
gonna
go to
put
give
one in.
all four.
No.
Sock starts tugging your arm.
Mine or the Contessa's?
Yours.
In Sylvan. Dogs. These are for adults.
He points to his mouth.
Half. And I snap one in half, and I give him half, and I chuck the other half out.
Yeah, immediately he's
Yeah.
just like nomming on it.
3,
Yeah.
Contessa, 3. But they feed you for 3 days, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend, you can
I'm
try.
gonna put one in Tenko's change without disturbing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Also,
put one in there,
Contessa, do you want to hold on to that armor so you can change into it? Should we ever be in a hot area again? You know the Yama that I lent you?
oh yeah. Do you want me to keep it or do you want it back?
You can. I don't know if you can carry it. Maybe it'd be useful to safekeep, and if not, we can leave it in the wagon.
You could just leave it in the wagon with the rest of the supplies. Speaking of which, I'm still in that armor. I haven't switched back, but.
Yeah, you sweaty mess.
And as you say this, Shion. I think you have the highest passive perception of the group.
Wait, no, it's Andres.
Andros isn't here. 15. And Maeve's is 13. Yeah. Shion. You see a figure approaching. Hood up. Large, stocky build.
That's it?
All you see from where you are.
I sort of wake up from my sort of half slumber and I sort of poke at Maeve, who I assume is sitting next to me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's someone out there. Do you think we should chuck a fireball at it?
You want to test out our new shots?
And as you two are having this conversation, the figure approaches, and Contessa and Arcturus, you see this large figure stood in front of you. And Eagle, what do you say?
I
God
throw my
damn it.
javelin.
Well, sure, yeah. As Andros is now standing there, he's delighted, but yet he's like, these guys look a little messed up. You can kind of see that they are not looking the most healthy, and he's kind of looks to both Contessa and Arcturus, and he's kind of confused. You guys seen some hell or what?
Oh, hell's a great description because of how hot it was. Yeah.
I can see that. You guys look like you've been through some shit. Where is everyone else?
You can certainly say that. That's definitely an understatement.
Everyone else? What do you mean?
Yeah. Where's Maeve? Shion?
You see them in the wagon, a little bit behind these two. Yeah.
Well, it looks like everyone's still alive. Nice. It's a plus. And then Andros is gonna pull out his rapier, and he's gonna kind of show off the tusk to everyone else, or to at least Contessa and Arcturus. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Do you wanna describe what they see?
Yeah. So his rapier now, it looks like the old rapier, but the hilt is very different now. The hilt is that of a tusk that has like a slight curve at the bottom, and it's very sharp towards the end. And he just has it attached to at the bottom of his rapier, and he just holds on to the tusk portion of his
You
rapier.
engraved the tusk into the rapier.
He's dead. White Tusk has been taken care of.
You just had to one up the other Loxodon you meet, didn't you?
No, the problem's been sorted.
You
I
killed
just
White
go up
Tusk?
to Andros and like,
yes,
because he's so large, I'm gonna try to pat him on the back, but I guess I'm just like patting his back.
Well, as my question was, did he kill White Tusk? And the response was yes. My reaction will be good. And very tiresome. I just walk through.
Do we notice this at the back of the wagon?
I would say, yeah, you can see these have stopped, and as the wagon's passing by, Galoin like waves at Andros as it keeps going, and then yeah, the three of you in the back of the wagon then see Andros talking with Contessa and Actoris as Actoris continues to walk with the wagon.
You guys are ditching us?
Andros, hi.
Hello, hello, everybody. Andros will sheathe his rapier, and he'll start walking alongside the wagon, and he's starting to really take in that these guys really must have been through some shit, and he kind of feels bad. He kind of feels like he should have been here, but at the same time, he also understands he had to deal with the other issue as well. So he's kind of trying to juggle what really happened. But he's gonna kind of walk closer to the wagon where Galoin is, and just kind of like slightly talk a little, a little quieter to him, and just kind of go, what the hell happened to these guys?
That's
Galoin.
you, Onion.
Sorry, what was that? I was
no,
messaging to
good.
Creed to
No, you're
leave his
good.
camera. What was that?
What happened to these guys?
Well, I'll be honest. I'm not actually sure.
Gotcha.
They went in. They were down there for a few hours, and they come out and look at them.
Seems like we all have had a little bit of some really dire moments recently. Interesting. Thank you, Galoin. I appreciate that. And Andros is then gonna like look towards Maeve, and he's gonna see Shion as well, and just he's not gonna want to bother Shion. He sees that she's kind of trying to rest or whatnot, but he will look at Maeve and just kind of ask her, "How have you been? Are you guys all right? Do you guys need anything?"
We went through hell and back. But we're still here. We lost some new made friends on the way. We met someone who was really nice, an old lady, an investigator. She was really smart. She was a really good fighter. She survived at the brink of death. We said goodbye to her at the hole, and it's kind of sad. We've lost Kada.
Wait, what?
We've lost Actoros has lost Kada.
Shit.
Don't know if Kada can come back yet. Contessa nearly died. Then did a weird thing with her eyes, and she grew rays out of her eyes and hair. It was really weird. We closed the portal to the Plate of Fire. Hairbell also died and somehow sprung back to life. I was fried to a crisp, and yeah, I was snake barbecue. Yeah, but your new weapon is really cool. The only thing is, do you still use a second weapon?
Well, depending. I mean, I still carry daggers on me, of course. I mean, I still have a short sword as well. But I mean, I'm kind of I use whatever I can, whatever I really feel like.
I feel like this would have been much cooler if you didn't already have this tusk dagger now. But I pull out my dagger of venom and hand it to Andros.
Andros will grab it.
This is a weapon I took off would I know it's a drow?
Yeah.
Of the drow, there was 2 drows that were also part of the crooked class. They were not fun, but he somehow missed all of his attack against me, which was great because he said I was going to die. So I had a good time with that. However, I also took his weapon. Sorry, no, the woman's weapon.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Doesn't matter. I took one of their weapons.
Yeah, I remember
You
that
would
fight.
recall Andros was there.
Yep. You came and helped me out, remember? She was.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that.
You disappeared before you could take anything.
yeah, and
I
I'm
don't
sorry
even-
about that.
It's okay. I don't even think you realized that we took any stuff. So
But not.
I decided to take it for you. I used
Thank
it.
you.
It's not my type of weapon. I tried. It doesn't work for me very well.
Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah.
And
I
I
understand.
just thought it would go well with your double whatever the flip
Yeah.
you do and whatever it comes out of, and just have it.
Yeah.
This poison stuff is pretty cool.
Oh, that's I'll have to try this out. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Takes a minute to put it on, but it's pretty cool if you get it to work.
I'll have to figure it out, and maybe we can put to really good use or something.
I have two
obviously
cool
I didn't.
weapons.
Yeah, I guess I do. One of them was not very fun to get, but yeah, it was quite some work.
Put my hand on his shoulder. I'm proud of you. You did well.
No, I don't feel like I did very well. I almost died against him. I got my ass kicked. If it wasn't for Winners and Ashenhal, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Did they make it?
They did. They did. Winners, not the most handy in a fight, but that lady, she's quite a fighter.
Oh, is she the one that you?
Yes. She whooped my ass in an arm wrestling match, by the way. I would not
You did
recommend
that?
fighting her.
You
We
did
did
that?
later on.
Oh.
We had a few drinks afterwards. After I recovered. It took me a little bit to recover. But she's a very cool person. I'd like to see her as a friend. But she can turn into a lichen.
You should try that. That sounds cool.
I don't know. It's very weird. She was a beast, and honestly, I think she was taking 5 of them on by herself, and I don't know how she did it, but she was more than gladly of help. And White Tusk was kind of hard to take on. I'm not gonna lie.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Finally find one of your own, and then now he's gone.
Well, I don't consider him one of my own. He's, he deserved what he had coming.
True.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like all of us have gone through hell and back. Some
Yeah.
hotter than others, but
If you guys need a rest, I can stay up. I can keep watch of the wagon and stuff. You guys all look pretty beaten up. Worse for wear. You guys can all sleep on the wagon. I'll stay up with Galoin, and we can continue on.
I wanted to ask, am I stopping at the barn, or we're gonna keep going?
How far is it from the barn?
Well, the barn's like about 20 minutes this way. But we've got a little bit of daylight left if we want to spend another few hours on the road.
Galoin.
Yeah.
Let's stop at the barn. Let's let
Sure.
them bed down. I'll stay up to watch. I'll stay up and pull some guard.
The people at the barn, they keep the watch. You should be able to get plenty of rest.
That's fine. I'll stay up. I'm
I
fully awake.
think we should have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
We should have some cheese, and then we have longer than 8 hours sleep.
I agree with that. You guys look like you need some rest.
Yeah, sure. Galoin guides you towards the barn. They let you in. You are met with the same woman with the straw hat and the braided blonde hair and the dungarees. And she's like, "Oh, well, come on in. Like, is everything fine? Did you manage to? Oh, well, you're a little short on numbers. You seem to have an extra one, but you've lost 4.
These people just need some rest, ma'am.
Oh, right. Oh, well, come on in. I didn't meet you last time. What was your name?
The name's Andros. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. My companions here.
Friend of yours?
Yes, I know these people quite some time.
Okay. Well, by all means, come on in. You can sleep in the barn if you wish, but I know last time a few of them camped out the back. By all means, help yourself. We make sure we have a 24-hour perimeter on the place, so we should be good to go. And we've fought a few of these troglodytes in the past. You should be safe here tonight, friend.
Appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. I do appreciate your hospitality.
She nods, and as you walk in, she shuts the gate and like bolts it behind you.
And
yeah.
as they're walking in, Andros is gonna take a moment, and he's gonna try to ask Rasta, like, "Hey, bud, are you there?"
Yeah.
Okay. Or, I, mm, never mind. You can. We'll talk later.
Sure.
I wanna talk to the leader of the barn, the one who is in charge.
The woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's You stop before her, and she's like, "Oh, how did it go?"
It was a heavy fight. We believe we found the source of the problem, and we believe it is solved. So the town should be a lot more safer than before.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. So are we good to move straight back in, or?
I would tread
what?
carefully if you would. But we think that the troglodytes would move back underground again. So
Right. So maybe give it a day or two, and then maybe send someone over.
yeah, just to be sure.
Right. Not a problem. Well, thank you for the heads up there, sir.
You're welcome.
No, thank you. I really mean it. You helped us out a bunch.
It's what we do.
He smiles and puts an arm on your shoulder, and then goes back to her duties. So what do you guys do? You've got the entire evening. You're a little early for camp. You've got a couple of hours. You guys can do whatever you want. I assume you will set up the wagon out the back of the barn again, like you did before when you slept outside, and start setting up a few of the tents.
Yeah, Andros is gonna do a lot of the work, setting up the tents. He's just gonna kind of let everyone else sit down, take a breather, do what they need to do. And Andros is gonna ask Galoin to help him, and hopefully he'll help him set up all the tents together.
And you've got 2 doubles, and the rest are singles.
Yep.
You've got 5 tents total, so 2 groups of 2. Yeah, 2 people will have to share a tent each.
And then while they're also setting the tents, he's gonna try to get a fire going, something to just kind of let them. Yeah.
Yeah, Galoin helps you with all of that because that's usually what he ends up doing when you guys get ready to make camp anyway. So yeah.
I'm walking up to Erhard. Erhard, if I may have a moment.
Oh.
Did you ever witness Olaf disappearing? Like, having taken enough damage to actually disappear from this plane?
Yeah. I kind of made him fly to the Tri-Spires and he went poof.
What did you feel when it happened?
Well, I felt disconnected from him, but since I consciously summon him through a ritual, like something that gives me a bit of control over regaining the connection. So I don't know. It wasn't like completely shattered, so to speak. Like I still felt I could get back to him. If that's what you're asking.
For now, I'm feeling loneliness and pain inside, like something is severed, something is not right, and something is missing. But I can't figure out what to do to put it back in place.
Well, I feel I might be able to maybe help you with, I don't know, somehow at least assisting through my ritual, that maybe you can focus on your connection, on that I don't know, on that gap, that hole that you feel, where that connection with Kada was.
That would be appreciated. Let's not do it now. I think we can need the rest we can get, but I'm willing to look forward into that. Thank you,
Totally.
Art.
I mean, I can tell you've been deep in thought, and not just about the portal that we just closed, but also just in general.
It's all a lot to take in. A lot happened. We were near on the brink of death. We almost lost you. We almost lost Contessa. We actually kind of lost Contessa. Maeve was in deep shit. Shion, as fierce as she can be, even she took damage. And now all of a sudden Andros is also here. It has been a rough day.
It's definitely been very very scary. I feel very depleted of my energies. And I'm not sure if having Andros being back will help with getting energy into me, but sure, we'll liven up the party for sure.
And yeah, as the two of you just continue to talk things over, and maybe Ahad just briefly mentions the transition of bringing Olaf back and what he does, and he doesn't necessarily tell you what you should be doing, but he gives you the information that Ahad knows as to create his own familiar, and the pair of you just sit there quietly to talking amongst each other. Shion, is there anything you're doing?
Firstly, I'm gonna walk over to Andros and sort of give him his necklace back. I kept it safe for you, darling.
Andros is gonna take the necklace. He's gonna look at it, and he's gonna toss it into the fire.
Well, I could have done that down there, you know.
I know.
There was lots of lava.
Yeah.
So why have I been keeping it?
Honestly, I don't need it no more. I don't.
How come? Something's off.
It's a part of, things, but it's like the same thing with the journal, right? I've been holding on to those things so long because of, everything that's happened that you guys all know about. But recently I almost died. And I feel like everything I've been doing was not for me or the current situation, but more so because of what I want to do, as in going home. And I think for right now, for the safety of keeping my mind on straight and focusing and continuing to do what I can for the now, is I need to let go of what has happened. Forget about it for now.
But you know your past. Your past has shaped you in so many different ways. You can't let go of that.
It's hard to let.
I know.
I'm never gonna be able to let go of it, but for now, I'm just taking a break from it.
She sort of takes that in. Maybe I should try that too.
I mean, maybe we can help each other out with that.
And she shakes his hand.
Andros will pull her into a hug.
Oh,
I've missed you guys quite a bit.
We missed you too, Andros. We could have really used you. I mean, she's like immediately after sort of an emotional moment, she's like immediately back to us. You know, we really could have used you down there. There were traps everywhere.
I could have used you guys against White Tusk. So it's a two-way street here.
Let's not separate for a while, shall we?
I can try my best. I'll do my best.
Good.
And while that's happening, Maeve, what are you up to?
Maeve, for the sake of doesn't matter. In the chat for us, there's how much money everybody gets. So she would have given that out to everybody from the loot. Yes, the real chat can't see that. And
It's a lot.
with the spare platinum coin, can't split it. She'll go to the barn. Or is there like anything in here? Or is it just a barn?
It is a barn and the farmer's house that owns this land.
I'll go to the lady.
Mhm.
You know, it's been. Hi there.
Oh, howdy there.
Would this be enough to get us some meals and a drink for the night? Plus Galoin.
How much do you give her?
It's a platinum coin.
Oh, my word. Yes, of course. We'll find whatever the good stuff we can get. I know for sure that my daddy has quite a few bottles of wine in the cellar. I'll go get some.
You know, I think we would love some wine after today.
Yeah, yeah. Well, by all means, this is a platinum piece, Missy. It's expensive stuff. Are you sure?
Doesn't mean anything to me, and we've got a lot to carry already. I think you've done a great job opening up your ban to all these people that have come out of Erental.
Well, it's
You
what
should
my
have
daddy
it.
would have wanted. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll put it towards some repairs or something. And yeah, she takes the platinum. And
Maeve's
yeah,
gonna feel really bad and give her another platinum out of her own pocket.
oh my word! What? Are you sure? That's a lot of money.
It doesn't matter to me.
I
I
could
don't know
buy
what
like
happened.
8 cows with this.
Then you buy 8 cows with it.
My word.
I could talk to them. Like, sure.
Sorry?
It doesn't matter.
Right. Thank you. I'll make sure to slap you up a real nice meal, and I'll bring out some wine too. How about that?
And then thank you. She'll also go over to Andros and hand him back his journal.
Andros will take that and also just toss it into the fire.
You know, I thought you were pretty smart, considering giving your journal to me, because I can't read. But then you also left me the note, and now I'm super confused, and now you throw
Listen,
it into the fire?
I've already explained this once, Maeve. I don't want to focus on Fortis right now.
Okay, but why did you give me the note?
Because you're the person I trust. Well, the most. I mean, I trust everyone else here at this point, but you're still my best friend.
Okay. But you did forget that I couldn't read.
I didn't forget you couldn't read.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But you gave me the note.
During this conversation, Andros, you feel a thud hit your leg. And as you look down, Socks is just there like this.
Andros will reach down, pick Socks up,
Mhm.
and he'll kind of just softly with his fingers kind of mess with Socks a little bit, like kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, you know.
He's trying to
sort of-
grab your finger the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We all missed you. Even Socks did.
And I definitely needed your guys' help. That was, but I can see we all needed each other's help, I guess.
Didn't miss your help. I missed you as a friend.
Yeah.
I missed your help too, but that's not what I
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah, of course. I wish I could have been here, but I think being gone for that long, I kind of learned a lot. A lot of things I've kind of got to learn working with the requisition for a little bit.
Days feel like weeks when you do jobs like this.
It does. It does.
One more job to go.
And as you
why-
say that, oh, sorry, go on.
And why do I feel like this one's going to be even worse?
Well, this time we have our team back together. Oh, mostly back together. And we'll pull through.
And as you finish your conversation, food is brought out. There are meats, there are vegetables, pretty much anything that they could scramble together. They brought out for you. 2 bottles of wine and a bottle of very old vintage champagne comes out as well. That seems a little dusty. And it's probably been in the back of some cabinet in the house for a while. Maybe was saved for a special occasion. But they bring it all out for you. And all of you begin to eat, to drink. And for the first time in probably a few days, maybe a week, you really let yourself relax. Probably since the spa. It's the first time that you properly relax. And you all eventually go to sleep for the evening.
And while Andros sleeps, his proficiency changes. As with his subclass, it was survival. He's now putting that to animal handling.
Yeah, not a problem.
Starting next day.
And as you were all drifting off to sleep, Ahad, you have a deep sleep. However, during your dreams, you keep getting flashing images of a satyr running through a forest. And you can hear what sounds like hooves chasing him. And then the visions end. Shion, your dreams are complete darkness, apart from, in the distance, you see a circular glass orb on a plinth with blue flickering light. And it flickers and erupts as you start to see the form of Malakesh.
Oh god, not you again.
But before you can respond or say anything, the vision ends. Arcturus, when you dream, you feel a fire growing in your stomach, a burning sensation. And it gets to the point where it is almost painful. And then it suddenly stops. And in the middle of the night, as you open your eyes, you see beside you, curled up, Kada. And you rest back to sleep for the evening. Andros, as you sleep, you are chasing Brasta through a field, through your homeland. And he falls and tumbles over a hill. And as you run to him, you see an elderly, large Loxodon woman picking flowers and putting them into a basket. She walks over to Brasta, and as she picks him up, he vanishes. And she looks towards you. Andros, my dear boy. As the image fades. Contessa dreams of her father. And she gets flashing images of the conversations that she spied on when she was younger. Of her mother's whereabouts and who she might have been. And her father goes to say something when he turns to see Contessa in the doorway. And he walks to the door and shuts the door as Contessa's dream ends. Maeve, you awaken in an all too familiar place, in a pond, and as you arise out of the water, you see Dianthus smiling toward you. You see in her hand the shards of the elemental crystal, and as she smiles, they levitate up and form into a jewel in the palm of her hand. She holds out the hand and it begins to float towards you. And as it does, you go to grasp for it,
but it flies past your hand and rests atop your head. And at that, your dream ends. And that is where we will end tonight's session, as you all awake for the next day. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we're not playing next week. So it's gonna be a 2-week break to find out what all of that means. So yeah, oh balls, I know, right, Friv? So yeah, guys, we're gonna go round the room. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you did. No, we're not playing next week, unfortunately. We have to miss it, but we will be back the following week. So we're gonna go around the room. Tech Wizard Tim, take it away. Tell us who you are and where they can find you.
Hey guys, I am Tim. I am the male half of Team Logic Now. You can find me on the Team Logic Now channel where I play RimWorld. And we're gonna continue the session tomorrow. I had a blast today. It was such a wonderful session, so wholesome, such entertaining, such wow. So I hope to see you next time, guys.
Awesome, and below we have the Eagle Outlaw. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. I am Eagle. You can find me over at the Eagle Outlaw, returning from a hiatus of sorts, and I'll be back Monday. We'll be continuing the flying monologue through every single generation, and plus on top of that, master mode of Breath of the Wild, which is also going to be started at some point this week. I gotta plan things out, but yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'm happy to be back with these lovely folks, except for Zeb and Tim, who just wanted to talk shit. All right, we got beef now.
We're happy to have you back, Eagle. We've missed you. And I'm excited to see your flying monologue, as well as Breath of the Wild on Master Mode, because that's going to be... You struggled normally, dude. This is going to be fun. So, yeah, and below the other half of the social gang, Smitty Jane, take it away.
Before we do me, can we have a shout out for Friv as well?
I was going to do it. I was going to do it before me, but yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
Friv the Traveller.
We'll do it twice.
Yes, do it now.
Guys,
Make sure... Yeah, you do it, you do it.
Go make sure you check out First the Traveller as well, who has been so kind to play 3.5 sessions with us, essentially. It was meant to be 2, but we're slow. And not only is he a great streamer and plays D&D extremely well with many nat 20s, also has made our ad. You see that ad that's not currently on the screen? But on the other side it is.
It is. It's the cards.
Yeah, the
player
cards.
It's the player cards,
Yeah.
yes, the player cards. That ad, Brett made that. Isn't that crazy? Go check him out, drop him a follow, and you can find me over Smitty Jane, Twitch, whatever. I'm streaming hopefully tomorrow if my PC can handle it. So far it seems okay. So I think tomorrow we will be streaming. And yeah, go and social the follows as well. I'd appreciate it because we put stuff on there for you guys to see.
Yes, yes. Social
Yes,
then
yes.
follows. And the other side of the screen, Zeb, take it away.
Yeah, it's Agent Zeb playing Erhard, who is very, very random sometimes and has a lot to think about. I play once in a while and hopefully more often, but for now it will be Wednesdays and Mondays and Fridays, and that was totally mixed up. But in the evenings, because work. And yeah, if you like strategy, if you like RPGs, if you like all kinds of variety content, Jesus, words. Yeah, come check it out.
Awesome. And above Zeb, unfortunately, Creed had to go to work because we ran over a little bit longer, and you know the time zones change, and he forgot that, I think. But yes, make sure to go follow him. He does Guildmaster Creed. He does Elden Ring and Apex normally, I think, is the stuff that he's doing at the moment. So do make sure that you go head on over there. I know he was doing Dying Light 2 a little while back as well. So do go head on over there and check him out. And above Creed, we have Lan. Lan, take it away.
Hello, it's me, Lan. I'm the female half of Team Logic who finally got off the god-fucking damn planet!
She did it!
I did it! So yeah, if you want to see something new, big surprise, surprise, come tune in on Wednesday mornings and to hear more of my snarky banter, I guess. So yeah.
I very much look forward to it. Don't forget to follow Thrift the Traveller, because that's what I was going to do at this point. But yes, follow him. Amazing content creator, amazing artwork, does Breath of the Wild, does Horizon Zero Dawn, does all the cool things. Go follow him right now, or else I will
track you down. No, that's a lie. I won't do that. I'll find you on the internet and I'll at him so that you follow him. Make sure you go follow him. But yes, I am the Onion Soup. I do oniony and soupy things. And if you didn't know, I beat the first game of my region lock recently. And we beat the normal type Fire Red, which was the hardcore Nuzlocke, which was crazy. I don't know how I did it, but I did it in 12 runs. I'm super, super happy. I also sang the Pokemon theme tune, which is in the clips. So if you really want to go see that, there is no audio to the song because of copyright stuff. So it is just my blissful singing. You'll enjoy it.
That's all
so
you
yeah.
need, guys.
Also,
all
if you
you
put a
need.
command in Smitty's chat, is it exclamation mark Pokemon? If you're a sub, I think you could hear a clip of it. So yeah, by all means. But yes, I'll be doing some Horizon Zero Dawn on Sunday, and we'll be starting Heart Gold normal type hardcore Nuzlocke on Monday, which is exciting. But yes, I think that's it. Do we have somebody to raid?
I was just checking on it.
Oh yeah, follow the Discord. Thank you, Oakham.
Discord, YouTube, watch it all.
Yes.
You
And
have
thank
them
you,
all.
mods, for being amazing, as always.
Thank you, mods.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for doing what you're doing.
mods.
Mod love. Yeah, do we have a raidie? Do we have a raidie?
I think so. How about Sparabell?
Parabel?
Sure, if you've got someone, go for it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
Go.
Our beloved
Raid
raid message
message.
is exclamation mark raid. Thank you so much, Ockham. And let me start up the raid.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you very much. Yeah, thanks for being here. And if you're on YouTube's watching this, thank you very much. We know that you're there. We appreciate you just as much as we appreciate the people that are here alive. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
We're
really
also
enjoyed
sponsored by
tonight.
Natural Havoc on YouTube, so make sure you guys go follow them for
Yes.
15% off on your next Natural Havoc video. So make sure you guys go put in the code Natural Havoc. That is Natural Havoc for 15% off your guys' next Natural Havoc video. Thank you guys so much.
Also, I heard if you eat nachos while watching Natural
Yes.
Havoc and you have
Yeah.
Nacho Havoc, the rest of your week will be blissful.
Yeah,
Just
bliss.
a rumor. Don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
Blissed.
Someone
You
try.
get weighted dice just like our DM.
Yes, I apparently I ate nachos. Yes, that's how I got those 10s on the fire.
Yep.
So, I think that's it. Thank you guys
It
so
is.
much for being here. And we will see you next week for a Talking Havoc, I believe. We're doing a Talking Havoc, so do come on over, and we'll be doing some chats and stuff, and then the following week for D&D. Guys, take care, much love, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.